part na ng human behavior ay yung victimology. Nakagaya ng dispute resolution, part pa rin siya ng subject area sa board na criminology. Okay? So, I guess we can start now. You can call my attention, class, if medyo bumabagal ba yung internet connection or nawawala yung boses ko. At kung hindi nyo makita yung presentation. Okay, you can simply raise your hand or message me sa Q. I'll be discussing this to you until 10 p.m. ngayong araw. Okay, so let's start now. The first question, ayan. Saan ba ito pwedeng ilagay? Siguro dito sa gilid. Ayan. Okay, ang mukha ko, tanggalin ko dyan. Ayan. So first question, 100 questions to ha, 100 questions, madami-dami. Ayan. And this is a situation na gagamitin natin yung mga natutunan natin sa dispute resolution. Okay. And I think mas maganda kung naka-situation yung mga questions para mas magamit talaga natin. And considering the type of the board exam questions, mga guys na applying, tawagin. Okay. So number 1. Faye uttered slanderous words against his neighbor, Melissa. So ano ang na-constitute na crime dito? She uttered slanderous words. Simply oral defamation. Okay? So yan yung pwedeng maging allegation. Kung kakasuhan man ni Melissa, si Faye. They're concerned before the barangay because alam naman natin, class, na kapag slander ang kaso, kailangan munang dumaan sa barangay yan. Okay? Bago sila tumuloy sa korte. Kasi hindi rin sila iintindihin sa korte hanggang hindi sila dumadaan sa barangay. Kinakailangan kasing meron sila nung tinatawag nating CFA. CFA or simply Certificate to File Action. Yan. So tingin ko may mga bumuboses sa background na alam nila yung meaning ng CFA. Okay? So they brought their concern before the barangay. However, the chairman and the pangkat failed to reach an amicable settlement. Okay? Kung sinasabi din dito sa statement na to, na masasabi natin naging successful yung nangyaring settlement nila sa barangay kung nagkaroon ng amicable settlement. Okay? Therefore, Melissa filed an action and proceeded in accordance with the rules on criminal procedure because obviously, hindi nga nila na-reach yung amicable settlement. Sumablay ang barangay. The trial court has promulgated judgment of conviction which eventually gained finality. What was the mode of dispute resolution adopted by the parties involved? Okay. So, here, class, kung napapansin niyo, umabot sa korte yung kaso. Okay? Inantay nila na yung korte ang mag-asya kung talaga nga bang guilty si Faye sa na-commit niyang crime against Melissa. Okay? Bakit? Kasi pumalya sa barangay. Hindi natuloy yung settlement nila sa barangay. Kasi kung okay doon, malamang hindi na sila tumuloy sa korte. Yeah? Kaya ano ang tawag dito sa mode ng dispute resolution kung saan ang magpapasya ay ang korte. Malamang ang hatol dito ng korte, dalawa lang naman. Either convicted ang akusado o kaya naman ay acquitted ang akusado. Okay? And sa kaso dito ni Faye at saka ni Melissa, kung nakinig kayo, class, ang nangyaring hatol ay conviction. Nakulong, naparusahan itong si Faye. So anong tawag dito sa dispute resolution? Well, masaya na si Melissa, sana masaya siya, Na ngayon, magdudusa na at mapaparusahan na si Faye. Okay? Pero itong resolution na nangyaring to ay sa bisa ng order, okay, ng korte, dumaan siya sa formal proceeding. Sabi nga, in accordance with the rules on criminal procedure. Okay, so ano tawag natin sa ganitong klase ng dispute resolution? Okay? Ano ba yung pag sinabi nating dispute? Ang dispute ay away, no? Conflict, pagtatalo. Okay? At kapag ipinay mo yung kaso sa korte at hinayaan mo ang korteng magpasya, technically, yun ay resolution of dispute. Galing ko lang, dispute resolution. So, anong tawag natin doon? Is it letter A, natin, mediation? Obviously, hindi siya mediation kasi ang mediation ay ginagawa, no, sa barangay level. Yan. Kung saan ang pumapagitna sa mediation ay si Lupon Chairman. Di ba? Naalala, class? Samantalang kapag conciliation naman, ginagawa din yan sa barangay. Ang pumapagitna nga lang, no, ay yung tinatawag nating pangkat tagapagkasundo. Yan, kung naaalala ninyo. Pangkat tagapagkasundo na binubuo ng tatlong miyembro. Ya? Secretary, isang magiging head, at isang member lang. No? Nagawa rin yun sa barangay. Obviously, itong mediation at conciliation, hindi nila na-reach yan. Okay? Hindi A, hindi rin B. And oo nga pala, isa pang pagkakatulad ng mediation at conciliation, pareha silang kung tawagin natin, out of court settlement. No? Early, modes of early settlement. Okay? And technically, pwede natin matawag din yan alternative dispute resolution. Kasi pamalit siya dun sa common and normal na dispute resolution. No, ano ba yung normal, sir, na dispute resolution? Yung ipinafile yung kaso sa korte. Yan yung normal eh. Yeah? Yan yung ordinary na dispute resolution. Kaharap yung dalawang magkaaway na panig, magpe-present sila ng ebidensya, tatanungin ng abogado ng kabila yung testigo ng kabilang panig, kasi hintayin nila yung court yung magpasya, tapos hindi pa yun final kasi pwede pang umapil. Dispute resolution yung class. Okay? Pero ang tawag natin, hindi siya alternative na lang, hindi siya early court settlement or out of court settlement. No. Kung tawagin natin yun class ay litigation. Okay? So, yun ang ginamit ito ni Melissa laban kay Faye. Kasi nga hindi naging matagumpay yung settlement sa barangay, umabot sila ng korte. At nagkaroon ng finality yung judgment ng korte. Ang humatol, korte, hinayaan nilang korte ang maghatol in accordance with the rules of criminal procedure. So that dispute resolution, okay, is litigation. Letter C. Okay? So, litigation. Sir, bakit hindi arbitration? Ang arbitration kasi, gaya ng mediation at saka conciliation, parehas yung mga early settlement, no? Early modes of settlement, modes of early settlement or out of court settlement. Ang arbitration nga lang, class, ay pwedeng ginaganap sa barangay o kaya naman, kung hindi sa barangay, kukuha sila ng isang representative, no? Ayun yung papagitna sa kanilang dalawa. Kalimitang ginagamit ng arbitration mga cases ng mga malalaking kumpanya. Yan. Pero may arbitration din sa barangay level. Kaya lang marami kasing arbitration. Yung mediation at conciliation, yun lang yun. Yung pang barangay at saka pang barangay lang yan, mediation at conciliation. Pero, di ba may mediation din sa korte? Tawag naman natin doon, class, judicial mediation. Okay? Di ba sa may mediation din na yung kaso, binabato ni judge dun sa PMC, yung Philippine Mediation Center. Tawag naman natin doon, class, court referred mediation. Okay? Yung binanggit ko, yung judicial mediation ginaganap sa korte. No? Ang isa pang term doon, sa judicial mediation na yun, class, ay judicial dispute resolution. No? Mediation din siya, pero sa level ng court at ang pumapagitna, ang nagpapakasundo sa dalawang parties na naglalaban, ay judge. Okay? Doon naman sa sinasabi kong court-referred mediation, yun naman, hindi naman si judge ang pumapagitna doon. Ang pumapagitna doon ay isang mediator galing sa PMC. Ano yung PMC? That means Philippine Mediation Center. Meron tayong ganun, class. Hindi lang siya common. Okay? So, tuloy natin, no? Ang sagot natin dito sa number 1 ay yan, letter C, litigation. At ang tawag dun sa dalawang parties na naglalaban, si Faye at si Melissa, tawag natin sa kanila litigants. Mga litigante, litigants. Pero pagdating ng mediation, conciliation, arbitration, ang term na ginagamit to describe the conflicting parties, kung magkaaway, ang tawag doon sa kanila ay disputants. Okay? Ulitin ko sa litigation, ang parties involved, ang general term ay litigants, samantalang sa mediation, conciliation, arbitration, or any other mode of dispute or alternative dispute resolution, tawag natin sa kanila disputants. Okay? Tuloy natin. Nakakasunod class. Okay, wala namang mga chats. KK, baba ko lang ito. Next slide. The information for the crime punishable by imprisonment of not more than 6 years has been filed before the Metropolitan Trial Court Branch 1. Okay? Honorable Santos explored the probability of early settlement. Nasa korte na Wala sa barangay level, nasa korte na. And considering the imposable penalty, not more than 6 years. So it falls within the jurisdiction of a municipal trial court. 6 years not more than. So, Honorable Santos, si Judge Santos, explored the probability of early settlement. Nakita niya na, pwede pa itong ayusin. O talaga bang itutuloy nito sa korte? Talaga bang mag-full-blown trial tayo dito? Kasi pwede pa itong maayos. Ginawa niya. Okay? In-appoint niya yung METC, Metropolitan Trial Court Branch 5, and its presiding judge, Honorable Lucas. Okay? Ang in-appoint na magkaroon ng settlement sa dalawang parties. Ang tawag natin dyan, it's not court-referred mediation class. Kasi ang didinig, ang papagitna sa dalawang parties na nag-aaway, tawag natin sa kanila, disputants. Kasi alternative dispute resolution. Si Honorable Lucas, judge. So ang tawag natin dito, class, yung tanong nga pala, what was the mode of dispute resolution held at METC branch number 5? Kasi ang papagitna dito, judge. Anong tawag natin dun? Is it A, mediation? B, judicial mediation? C, court-referred mediation? Or letter D, litigation? It's not litigation. No. Kung meron man ditong most impossible answers, kumbaga kung nasa Who Wants to be a Millionaire tayo dito at gagamitin mo yung 50-50, tanggalin natin yung dalawang imposibleng sagot. It's A and D. Mediation kasi pang barangay level. Litigation hindi rin kasi dito hihintayin nating humatol yung korte. Formal ang magiging trial, ang proceeding, in accordance with the rules of criminal procedure. So hindi rin siya letter D. Hindi siya litigation kasi isa-settle di ba? Early settlement to. Ngayon, ang didinig na lang ay hindi mediator ng PMC. Ang didinig sa kaso ay kapwa judge ni Judge Santos. Judge ang didinig sa kaso. So, anong klaseng settlement to? Yan yung tinatawag natin, class, na judicial mediation. Ngayon, kung sa board exam, babalikan ko lang. Kung sa board exam, hindi judicial mediation, kundi ang nakalagay sa choices ay judicial dispute resolution. Well, that could be the answer. Kung walang judicial mediation, you can choose judicial dispute resolution. Okay? At yun ay settlement ng kaso sa poder ng isang judge. So, available yun, class, sa mga kasong may penalty na hindi hihigit ng 6 na taon. Available ang mediation, class, dyan sa mga kasong yun. Ito nga lang yung catch, and I want you to know this, guys. Ang pwede lang nila ditong pag-usapan ay yung civil aspect ng kaso. Yung civil liability arising from the act which constituted a crime. Yung civil aspect lang. Sir, labo naman nun. Diba? Kung ako yung akusado, ay hindi ako papayag na makipag-arrest. Magbabayad ako kasi hindi naman pala madi-dismiss yung criminal case. Yung civil case lang yung dadaliin. Well, hindi kasi pwede talagang mangyari because it would be against public policy. No? It would be against public policy. Tandaan niyo yung class ha, kung bakit hindi pwedeng isettle sa mediation, judicial mediation, ang criminal aspect ng kaso because it would be against the public policy. Why? Because the fact na nasa korte na yung kaso, ang victim na natin dito is the state. People of the Philippines. At hindi ka pwedeng tumayo, no? Tumayo para sa people of the Philippines. Hindi pwede. Okay? Ang pwede mo lang ditong pakialaman, kumbaga, yung civil aspect ng kaso. Kaya lang ang nangyayari kasing setup ay after magkaroon ng agreement, kung sakaling pumayag yung biktima, nagkasundo sila ng accused sa judicial mediation. Okay na, pinatawad na, magbabayaran na lang sila. Anong mangyayari pagkatapos sila? There could be an execution of, there could be, an execution of this what we call compromise agreement. Compromise agreement. And guys, no, ito, tinanong ko last board exam. Ang compromise agreement kasi, it is binding. Binding. It has the power of a contract. Ganun ang effect niya. No? Pag tinanong din na ano ang effect ng compromise agreement, effect ng it has the power and the force of a contract. Para siyang kontrata, compromise agreement. At ang mag-a-approve ng compromise agreement ay korte. Tandaan class ha, it's the court. So, kung walang approval coming from the court, walang visa yung compromise agreement. Okay? It has the force and the effect of a contract. Okay, ano naman sir kung contract yan? Okay, under the civil code, tandaan nyo, ang contract has the power and effect of a law. Okay? Kaya kung may power and effect of contract ang compromise agreement, meaning it has the force, power, and effect of a law. No, the principle on that contract, that part, yung kung anong power ng contract, shall apply also. Okay? Kaya ang sagot sa board exam nung last time, it is binding to both parties. Okay? Binding. Pag sinabi natin binding, it is obligatory. Kailangan nilang fulfill yung kanilang obligations as written, yung terms and agreement dun sa compromise agreement. Okay? Kaya ang kadalasan nangyayari, aside from execution of the compromise agreement, anong ginagawa? Pinapa-affidavit of existence. No? Pinapaurong yung kaso. Okay, pumayag na ako ha, ipaurong mo na yung demanda. I-affidavit na yun. Yung prosecution. Ha? Kaya yung criminal aspect, mawawalan siya in a way. Ang gagawin lang doon, ipapa-identify lang sa iyo yung affidavit of existence ni judge. O bang, ikaw ang gumawa ng affidavit of existence na to, kusang loob mo ba itong ginawa? Kusang loob mo ba itong pinirmahan? Naiintindihan mo ba kung ano magiging epekto nito? Yeah? So, yun ang ginagawa lang. At kung okay, sang-ayon ka, mauurong yung demanda. O pwedeng maurong na yung demanda. Okay? So, ang pwede lang gamitin o gawing subject ng judicial mediation, ulitin ko, yung civil aspect ng kaso. Bakit hindi pwedeng yung criminal aspect? Because it is violative of the public policy. Okay? So, tuloy natin. So, yung number 2, the answer is letter B, judicial mediation. Next. Justice models vary on their view of justice. Ito na yung dalawang leading na models ng justice. Ano yung dalawang leading na yun? Retributive justice at saka restorative justice. Yan. Ngayon, what is the justice model that aims at the imposition of penalty? Penalty. Tandaan nyo class ha, kapag ito ay punishment-oriented, if it is punitive, ang justice model, well, tandaan nyo lang yun ha, mamaya sagutin natin. To serve the will of the victim as it is aware that justice could be attained by means of making the offender suffer for harming the victim, the consequences of the crime. What is that justice model? So part pa rin siya ng TOS, no? Ng dispute resolution, yung retributive tsaka restorative justice. Is it letter A, restorative, letter B, retributive, C, deterrence, or D, expatriation? Diba? Ang pinaka-imposibleng sagot dito ay expatriation. Expat. Kung meron mang justice model, that's expiation, not expatriation. Okay? So, yun yung impossible answer dito. Ngayon, kung punishment-oriented, guys, no, kung punitive, well, it is letter B, retributive class. Okay? May question ba? Letter C. Saan to? Saan to sagot itong letter C? Ayan. The answer here is letter B, no, retributive. So, bakit retributive? Kasi punishment-oriented siya. It's all about making the offender suffer, okay? The consequences of the crime. Yan. It's letter B, retributive. Sir, bakit hindi naman pwedeng deterrence? O, bakit hindi pwedeng deterrence? Kasi guys, ang hahanapin nyo kapag deterrence yung sagot, if it is an instrument, no? Instrument to prevent crime. The fear created by the punishment, okay, if it will serve as an instrument of preventing crime, well, that is under the justice model, deterrence. Okay? Kapag tatakutin, o halimbawa, bibigtihin yung akusado in public o yung convict in public. Para saan? Para hindi siya pamarisan. O kaya naman lalatiguhin siya in public. Nakita dapat ng mga tao in broad daylight. O deterrence yun. Okay? So, parehas sila in a way na punishment-oriented na inflicting pain. Pero ang pinagkaiba ng C at B, pag deterrence class, kaya siya sasaktan para takutin. Maaaring siya yung takutin para hindi na siya umulit, o kaya yung ibang tao na ito ang mangyayari sa inyo kapag nag-commit kayo ng crime. Okay? Saka lang siya magiging deterrence. Pero kung penalty shall serve the will of the victim because that's the means of attaining justice. That model, guys, is retributive. Tutuloy natin. Number 4. The negotiation facilitated by the lupon chairman failed. The appointment of the members of the pangkat has been scheduled. However, the disputants failed to choose. Choose what? Members of the pangkat. Okay? So, gaano ba katagal yung negotiation facilitated by the lupon chairman? At ano ba itong tinutukoy dito ng negotiation? Kung may negotiation pa sa barangay level. Okay. Yung negotiation na yan, guys, na tinutukoy dito, that is mediation. Kasi ang mediation, ang nagpa-facilitate niyan, lupon chairman. Kapag may binulog ka sa barangay na nangangailangan ng conciliation, ang una munang gaganapin dyan is mediation. Gaano katagal ba ang mediation, sir? 15 days. Hindi pwedeng ma-extend yun. No? 15 days lang. Ngayon, kung sakaling hindi nagkasundo yung dalawang parties, yung disputants, o gamitin ko yung term, hindi nagkasundo yung disputants, itutuloy yung kaso nila, pumalpak yung mediation, tuloy sila sa conciliation. Okay? But this time, ang papagitna na sa kanila, ay yung tinatawag nating pangkat, no? Na binubuo ng 3 miyembro. Okay? Kaya lang, yung 3 members na yun, wala talagang pangkat sa barangay, yung may ready na. Ito yung pangkat namin sa barangay. Sila lang yung pwedeng humandle ng kasong conciliation. Hindi class. Bubuuhin siya. Okay? Yung pangkat, bubuuhin yun. Nino? Nung disputants, yung naglalaban. Okay? Silang dalawa mamimili nung bubuo sa pangkat. Ayun, from kanino sila mamimili? Pwede bang, yung kapitbahay namin, gusto ko miyembro ng pangkat yan. Okay? Gusto ko yan yung papagitna sa aming dalawa. Kasi ano yan kaibigan ko yan, amiga ko yan. Ibigyan ko yan ng taksit kada may okasyon sa amin. Kaya tingin ko, akin yan. Lamado na ako. Hindi pwedeng ganun, no? Hindi pwedeng kapitbahay nyo lang. Kinakailangan ang kukunin yung members ng pangkat. ay members ng lupon tagapamayapa. Doon kukuha. Okay? At ang mga barangay, lahat ng barangay, merong lupon tagapamayapa yan. Ilan ba ang lupon tagapamayapa o members ng lupon tagapamayapa kada barangay? 10 to 20. Tinanong yan last board exam. 10 to 20 ang members ng lupon tagapamayapa. Pero kung wala sa choices naman yung term na, ang haba kasi, no? Lupon tagapamayapa, pwede yung piliin yung lupon. Lupon tagapamayapa or simply lupon. Okay? Pag pangkat naman class, no? Yung buong tawag dyan talaga ay pangkat tagapagkasundo. Haba. Bitin ko ha, pangkat tagapagkasundo. Okay? At yan ang pumapagitna. No? Ano ba sarang English ng pumapagitna na yan? Okay? Pwede nyo hanapin class yung term na third party. Ay, lagay ko ha. Third party. And, or, isa pang tawag, neutral. Nilagay ko dun sa webinar chat natin class. Third party or neutral. So, sino ang third party or neutral sa mediation sa barangay? Ang sagot, lupon tagapamayapa, or simply, o lupon chairman, or simply, lupon. Yan. Pero pagdating ng conciliation, ang magiging neutral or third party, sino? Ang pangkat. O, pangkat or pangkat tagapagkasundo. Yan. Ilan ang members ng lupon? Lupon guys, merong 10 to 20 members. Ang pangkat, ilan ang miyembro? 3. Sinong pumipili ng members ng lupon? Ang sagot class, si lupon chairman. Pili. Kung hindi siya pipili ng members ng lupon, what will happen? Makakasuhan siya ng neglect of duty. Okay? Ngayon, sino naman ang pipili ng members ng pangkat? Ang pipili ay disputants. Sino sa ng disputants? Kung nakikinig kayo kanina, yan yung dalawang parties na naglalaban, nag-aaway. Okay? Kaya lang, ang problema dito sa number 4 question kasi, hindi nakapili yung disputants. Okay, yun yung problem dito. Ngayon, the chairman will choose members who would constitute the pangkat. And yes, no, nasa rules yan. Kung sakaling mabibigo yung parties na tama, 3, tama si Simon. Kung mabibigo ang parties o disputants na pumili, si chairman talaga yung pipili. Chairman, sinong chairman yan, sir? Chairman ng barangay, lupon chairman. Kaya lang ang tanong dito, paano pipili si chairman? Okay? So, sagutin natin. Tingnan natin yung choices. Letter A. Through evaluation of each candidate and those who have a clean record would be chosen. Ganun ba? Ganun ba kakomplikado? So, ibig mong sabihin, kung sabi natin kanina, manggagaling sa lupon tagapamayapa, yung magiging members ng pangkat, ibig sabihin may mga members doon na hindi clean yung record, nakaka-alarm na yun. No? Kung ang mga nagpapanatiling ng kapayapaan sa barangay ay merong mga hindi clean ang record. Ha? Sige, sunod pa. So, mali yung letter A. Letter B. By simply asking the candidates if who are willing to join the pangkat. Parang ganito mangyayari. Gusto mo bang maging member ng pangkat? Ayoko, ayoko chairman. Sige, wag to. Ikaw, gusto mo ba? Ako, chairman, sige. Ano ba, may libreng merienda ba yan? Meron. Meron ba? Siyempre, hindi din. Letter C. By allowing the complainant to have a list of preferred members. As in yung complainant lang, no, yung nagre-reklamo lang. By the way, at tawag sa nagre-reklamo class, disputant din siya. Para silang disputant. Yung nagre-reklamo, complainant tawag. Barangay level. Yung nire-reklamo, tawag sa kanya, respondent. Okay, tandaan na, respondent. Parang PI lang, sir, no? Parang PI. Yes, parang PI lang talaga. So, letter C or letter D? By draw lots. Okay? Alam yan, no, ng mga naturuan na natin sa review. Anong sagot nyo, class? Sige, tingnan ko. Antayin ko yung sagot dito. Anong sagot ng nasa Zoom? A, B, C, or D? Alin dyan yung tamang sagot? Any guess, guys? Meron ba? Wala? Sige, sagutin na natin to. The answer here is letter D. Parang weird man yung sagot, pero yun talaga eh. Rolats. No, mamimili, pero by chance. Bunutan, kumbaga may pambidolo, pwedeng ganun. O kaya toss coin. Yan, by rolats. Sino ang magpa-facilitate ng rolats na yan? Chairman. Okay? Siya yung mamimili in case hindi makapili ng mga disputants. So, tuloy na natin. Letter D, number 4 question. Next, number 5. Okay. Dumako naman tayo sa crisis management. No? Crisis for... Iba nga pala class ang crisis sa critical incident. Mamaya pag-usapan natin. Number 5. The number 1 problem in a certain locality is flood. Yung flood daw doon, baha. The local government has provided, lalo nga yung uso ang uso ang baha. Bagyo. No, the local government has provided units of trash bins to all its barangays. Okay, na ang local government. There are separate trash bins for biodegradable and non-biodegradable trash. People are also encouraged to use the said bins properly and promote cleanliness in their neighborhood. What is the measure of the proactive phase in crisis management? Is implemented by the local government. A, preparation. B, performance. C, prediction. Or letter D, prevention. The answer here is very simple, guys. No? Pamigay itong question na to. Though, naka-problem siya, naka-situation siya. Pero alam mo na kung kagad kung anong sagot dito. By the way, may dalawang phases sa crisis management. The proactive phase and reactive phase. What's the difference between them? Ang proactive, wala pa yung sakuna. Wala pa yung disaster. Wala pang crisis. No. Yun yung proactive. It's more of a preventive measure. Pero pag sinabi natin reactive phase, guys, no? Yan na yung performance. No? Andyan na yung sakuna. Okay? It's all about containment ng sakuna. And it also includes post-action. Yan yung mga restoration na ng mga nasira na nung sakuna. So part yun, guys, ng reactive phase. Okay? Pero yung proactive, may tatlong parts yan, yung proactive phase. Ano-ano yung mga yun? Prediction, prevention, at preparation. Yan. Dito, class, pinapakita dito na ang ginagawa nila ay para hindi magkaroon ng baha. No, nag-segregate sila, nagkaroon sila ng waste management dito. Kasi malamang, umabara sa mga drainage, yung mga basura. Anong tawag dito sa ginagawa ng barangay? Is it preparation? Ang preparation, it's all about training, training staff, no? Or establishing areas na kung saan doon pupunta yung mga tao, evacuation areas. No? Yun yung preparation. Equipping them with the necessary skills, knowledge, and equipping the barangays with necessary resources in case magkaroon ng sakuna. Yun yung preparation. Okay? Pero pagdating dito, class, dyan, it is letter D. Obviously, it's prevention. Okay? Letter B, tama si Simon. It's letter Sirin. Simon Sirin. Okay, ayan. Kapangalan ni Simon. Okay, so it's letter D. Okay? Prevention. Very good. Next. All concerned agencies were required to report on what they believe to be the cause of the frequent occurrence of a certain crisis within the jurisdiction. Okay, guys, kapag nakita nyo sa board exam, that it's all about information gathering. Providing of the necessary information concerning a disaster, concerning an impending disaster or crisis. It's all about prediction. Yan. It's avoidance of uncertainty. Yun yung pinakasimpleng definition kasi nun. Ang mahirap din is kung paano mo siya i-apply sa situation. Kapag nakita nyo, it's all about collection of information. Intelligence gathering, information gathering. Okay? And it's all about basically avoidance of uncertainty. At least alam na natin kung ano yung mga pwedeng mangyari. It's prediction. So the answer in number 6, they have determined that several factors play a major role. What is the measure adopted by the central agency in requiring the concerned citizen or agencies to submit their reports? A, preparation. B, performance. C, prediction. Or letter D, prevention. Guys, it's letter C, prediction. What about information? Information collection or gathering. Okay? Letter C. Patuloy natin. Number 7. Saan natin? Ano oras? 7:39. So we still have 20. Okay. Meron pa tayong mahaba-haba pa oras natin. Okay? Tuloy natin. Number 7. The two phases of crisis management are the proactive phase and reactive phase. Which of the following are done in preparation? Na. Yung sinasabi ko kanina ha, class ha. Iba yung prevention, iba yung prediction, yung preparation. Sabi ko ano yung mga nasa preparation. Ngayon, ito ang para sa preparation. And expect sa board exam questions na may mga ganitong Roman numerals, yung mga medyo mabibigat, pero wala kayong magagawa kasi kailangan nyo talaga itong sagutan. Number 1, strategic mounting, paglalagay ng mga signboards which indicate the route going to the evacuation center. Number 2, orientation of the responsible teams as to their tasks during the disaster. Number 3, addressing the proximate cause which could turn into a disaster. Number 4, determining the level of risk of a certain disaster. Number 5, knowing what could probably trigger a disaster. Okay. Ilang huminto. Yung number 5, saan yan kabilang? Knowing what could probably trigger the disaster. All about information, di ba? Data. No? So, ito yung knowledge in order to avoid uncertainty in the future. Well, that is part, yung number 5, ng prediction. Okay? Ngayon, sagutan natin to. Is it A, 1 and 2? B, 4 and 5? C, 3 and 5? Or D, 2 and 4? Tingnan natin yung 1 and 2. Strategic mounting of signboards. Number 2, orientation of the responsible teams. Letter B, 4 and 5. Determining the level of risk of a certain disaster. It's all about categorizing it, class. Categorizing. So, hindi siya part ng preparation. Okay? Letter C, 3 and 5. Addressing the proximate cause. It's all about response na. Part ko ng reactive phase. But addressing the proximate cause. Hindi to. So the answer here, class, it's all about equipping everybody with the necessary tools, idea, knowledge, training everyone. Yun ang part ng preparation. So the answer here is letter A, 1 and 2. Strategic mounting of signboards and orientation of the responsible. By equipping them with the necessary knowledge para alam nila yung gagawin nila. Kung sakali, wala pang disaster at kung sakaling magkakaroon ng disaster. It's 1 and 2. Meaning, resources, equipment, part ng preparation. Okay? Number 8. A complaint, balik tayo ng dispute resolution. A complaint was filed by Velma, kalaban ni Lorna, in the barangay where both of them reside. Okay? They reached an amicable settlement and the decision became final. So, okay, kasundo sila dalawa. However, there was no voluntary compliance. Okay? Iksik sa ideas tong number 8 question na to. Una sa lahat, sa first statement niya, first sentence, makinig kayo. Complaint was filed by Velma against Lorna in the barangay where both of them reside. Tanong dito, sir, pwede bang mag-file ng for conciliation or mediation ang parties kung sakali mang magkaiba sila ng barangay? Yun ang unang tanong dyan. Well, the answer, guys, is in the affirmative. Yes, pwedeng mangyari. Basta, yung barangay nila ay located in the same city. Tanda na, located ang barangay nila in the same city. Okay? Pero sir, paano kung magkaiba sila ng city? Yung barangays na yun. Magkaiba ng city, yung barangay na ng complainant at saka ng respondent. Anong mangyayari? Well, hindi sila pwedeng magkaroon ng conciliation or mediation. Kahit pa yung kaso nila ay hindi naman hihigit ng 1 taon ang pagkakabilanggo. Di ba? Kasi guys, kung naaalala ninyo, kapag ang penalty, imposable penalty sa crime ay hindi more than 1 year of imprisonment, hindi naman more than 5,000 pesos ang fine. Yun yung penalty, imposable penalty. Di ba doon required ang conciliation? Di ba doon required dumaan muna sila sa barangay? Kapag hindi humigit ng 1 taon ang imprisonment or hindi humigit ng 5,000 pesos ang fine. Yeah? Yun siya applicable eh. E paano kung magkaiba sila ng barangay? So kahit pa hindi humigit ng 1 year of imprisonment o imposable penalty at hindi humigit ng 5,000 pesos yung fine, guys, hindi sila required dumaan sa barangay. Okay? Saan makikita yan, sir? Nasa circular yan, number 14-93. Okay? Tanda na, 14-93. Nakalagay yan. Pag magkaibang city yung barangays nila. Pero kung ang tanong is, sir, paano kung magkaiba sila ng barangay, pero nasa isang city naman sila? O nasa isang municipality lang? Available pa rin ba sa kanila yung conciliation, yung mediation? Yes, available pa rin. Okay? Ngayon, sir, saan ipapile yung kaso? Yun ba sa barangay ng complainant o sa barangay ng respondent? Magandang question yun. Ipa-file yun, class, sa barangay ng respondent. Okay? Doon siya ipa-file. Okay, next. They reached an amicable settlement and the decision became final. Una sa lahat, kailan nangyayaring final ang amicable settlement decision? The moment na okay, nagkasundo na silang dalawa, pumayag na, nagkapatawaran na, nagyakapan na silang dalawa, umiyak pa, diba? Eh, hindi ko naman talaga sinasadya. Oh, alam ko yun, Belma. Alam ko hindi sinasadya. Kapag nagganon ba, okay na, final na ba yung amicable settlement nila, class? And yung amicable settlement is reached kung sakaling nagkasundo, no, yung dalawang parties involved. Doon successful yung mediation or conciliation. Okay? So, doon ba nagiging final? Hindi. No? Kung sakali mga nagkaroon ng pagkakasundo, yung moment na yun, na nagyakapan silang dalawa, after 10 days pa, saka lang yun magiging final. Ang tanong, bakit sir kailangan munang lumipas yung 10 days? Kasi yung 10 days na yun ay period kung kailan pwedeng umalma o magprotesta yung isa sa kanilang dalawa. Okay? So bakit anong po-protesta nila? Yung amicable settlement. Kasi pwedeng because of F, I, or T, tandaan nyo yung acronym yung class, because of FIT. Ano yung FIT na yan? Fraud, intimidation, or threat. Okay? Any of those. Eh, kaya lang naman po ako pumayag na magkasundo kami. Kasi po, niloko niya po ako. Niloko po, fraud. Kaya lang naman po ako pumayag tinatakot niya po ako doon. Nagdadabog po siya sa loob ng barangay. Intimidation. Or pinagbantaan niya po ako directly. Bago po kami pumasok doon sa barangay, pekein ko daw po yung iyak ko. No, pekein ko daw na kunyari, sumasang-ayon na ako. Pinagbantaan niya po kasi kung hindi, ano daw po, susunugin niya daw po yung bahay namin. Threat, no. So you are given 10 days for you para magprotesta ka. To protest, guys, the decision. Yun ang purpose kung bakit kailangan mo nang lumipas yung 10 days na yun. Saka lang siya magiging final. Final and executory. From the moment, ang reckoning period, ganito ang pagsisimula ng 10-day period na yan, is yung the moment na nag-agree kayo. Okay, na magkakasundo kayo. Okay na, nagkapatawaran na po. Chairman. Yung pangkat yung nagsasalita. Ayan. 10 days lilipas. Lilipas yung 10 days, saka lang yung magiging final. Okay. So, yun yun sa part ng they reached an amicable settlement. Okay? And the decision became final. Ito na, ilan pang ilan? 1, 2, 3. Third sentence. However, there was no voluntary compliance. Yung voluntary compliance na yan. Okay. Naging final yung decision after 10 days. Ngayon, after nung 10 days na yun, class, na from the moment it gained finality, yung naging judgment, yung settlement niya, ibilang yan ng 5 days. Yung 5-day period na yun is allotted for the voluntary compliance. Na yung 5-day period after the 10-day period, from the moment na naging final yung judgment, may 5-day period yan. At dyan sa period na yan, binibigyan ng pagkakataon yung respondent para i-fulfill niya yung obligation na dun sa napagkasunduan. Kasi hindi lang, kadalasan, hindi lang naman simpleng pagpapatawad yung ginagawa ng biktima dyan, yung complainant dyan sa barangay. Kasunduan yan malamang. Anong kasunduan yan? Magbabayaran na lang po kami. Magkano na pagkasunduan yung presyo? 5,000 pesos po. Okay, so kailangan mo magbayad ng 5,000 pesos. Yun yung napag-usapan sa amicable settlement. So ngayon ikaw, meron kang 5 days para voluntarily i-fulfill mo yung obligation na yan. Kailangan mong bayaran within 5 days. Okay? So, tawag natin dyan voluntary compliance. Ano naman, sir, kung may voluntary compliance, para saan yan? Okay? During the period, yung 5-day period na yan, itong si complainant, hindi siya pwedeng maging aligaga at pupunta sa barangay, nakakausapin niya din yung mga miyembro ng lupon na, sir, hindi naman po binabayaran yung 5,000 pesos po eh. Hindi siya pwedeng pumunta doon sa barangay para pilitin sila na puntahan yung bahay ng respondent at singilin. Hindi pwede. No. Kasi nung 5-day period, teka lang po siya, relax po kayo ha. May 5 days pa pong dapat lumipas. Pagbigyan po natin siya to voluntarily comply. Diba? With the terms and agreement ninyo, 5,000 pesos, antayin po natin after 5 days. After 5 days at walang ginawa yung respondent class, saka na pwedeng pumunta yung complainant sa barangay para mag-file ng motion. Okay? Motion. Ang barangay justice natin ay kagaya ng korte. Ang court sa Pilipinas, ang nature niyan, ministerial. Ano sir pag sinabing ministerial? Reactive yan. Hindi yan magkukusa. No. Kailangan ka munang mag-file ng action. Kaya nga action yung tawag. Kaya nga motion yung tawag. Motion movement. Kailangan mo munang mag-file bago yan gumana. Okay. So after the 5-day period, walang ginawa yung respondent, hindi siya nag-comply voluntarily, saka ka lang pwedeng pumunta ng barangay, mag-file ka ng motion. Motion to what? Motion to execute yung amicable settlement, yung form na yun, yung order na yun. Motion to execute. At doon na pupunta yung lupon member sa bahay ni respondent at sisingilin siya. I-execute yun. Yung amicable settlement order ninyo. Okay? Saan pwedeng pilitin si respondent na magbayad. Kaya ito ito yung matalinong paraan. Okay? Kung duda ka na kayang magbayad ng respondent ng pera, kailangan ilagay mo na doon yung pamalit. Yung alternative plus. Kung sakaling hindi niya kayang bayaran yung 5,000 pesos, anong gamit niya na alam mo meron siyang ganun? Na kursonada mo, anong gamit niya yung pwedeng ipamalit doon? Kaya kung alam may Jordan na sapatos, uring. Jordan 58, yung gusto ko. Yun ang ilagay mo doon. So in case of failure, para bayaran yung 5,000 pesos na yun na cash, pwede mong kunin yung Jordan na sapatos. Diba? Pero kung sakali mang wala, nakalimutan mong ilagay yung doon, sorry, nakalimutan ko. Sorry sa'yo, no? Anong gagawin? Kukuha ng property. Okay? property ni Lorna, yun sa kaso natin, si Lorna yung may sala dito kukuha ng property at isasubject yun saan? Alam niyo ng mga naturuan natin. Okay? Isasubject saan? Ipapa-auction. Subasta, no? Subastahan, papasubasta. Kaya lang, hindi pwedeng mag-get involved ang mga members ng lupon pagdating sa auction. Ha? Ang kailangan magbenta ng class ay yung mismong may-ari talaga ng gamit. At kung ano man yung proceeds nun, yung kikitain no, ng auction, yun ang ibibigay na payment dun sa at mangyayari lamang yung class after the 5-day period. Okay? So, alam na natin ha, yung proseso. What must be done in order for the respondent to comply with the terms of the settlement? Okay, number 1. Letter A. The complainant should file another complaint in the same barangay. So, kaya ba siya ng isa pang complaint? Labo nun, ang tagal ng class. No? B. The complainant should ask for a CFA and have the case filed in the proper court. Letter C. File a motion in the same barangay and have the agreement executed. Letter D. Seek assistance from the barangay and force the suspect to pay. Sobra naman yan, no? Pupurasahin mo. Pwede, daan mo sa proseso. At ang tamang proseso dyan, mag-file ka ng motion. Okay? So, the answer here is letter C. Obviously, class. Letter C. Balikan ba? Natatakpan ba itong parang toolbar na ito? Natatakpan ba yung sagot? Ito, itong toolbar. Duda kasi ako kung nakakatakip ba siya. Hindi ko rin alam paano ito i-minimize. Well, ayan, tuloy natin. Natatakpan? D, tama. It's letter no, it's letter C. Okay lang, sir. Okay naman po. Okay, sige. It's letter C. File a motion in the same barangay and have the agreement executed. Okay. Sir, bakit hindi pwedeng letter D? The complainant should ask for a CFA and have the case filed in the proper court. Kumbaga, kung ayaw niya ng early court settlement, ako na to ng litigation. Bakit hindi pwedeng letter D? Okay. Kasi guys, ganito. The moment na yung amicable settlement mo naging final, binding na yan. Okay? Hindi mo yan pwedeng basta-basta na, hindi, ayoko na nung napagkasunduan namin 5,000 pesos. Hindi na pwede. No way. Tapos na. No? Tinuldo ka na yung kaso ninyo, kaya hindi ka na makakakuha ng CFA. Okay? So, pumayag ka na magkaroon ng settlement, dumaan yung 10-day period, wala namang protest, walang fit, walang fraud, intimidation, threat, tuloy yan yung kaso. Kaya, hindi mo pwedeng gamitin itong remedy letter B. It's not available to you. Okay? You're not avail of this. Ayan. So, sir, kailan ini-issue yung CFA? Dalawa lang yan. Okay? Dalawa. Una, there was a confrontation between the disputants and the settlement was not reached. Yan. Yun yung una. There was a confrontation, kaya lang hindi na-reach yung settlement. Pangalawa, dalawa lang yung reason kung bakit maglalabas ang court, ang barangay na tawag dito ng CFA. Pangalawa is when hindi nagkaroon ng face-to-face confrontation kasi at all hindi umattend. No, hindi umattend yung respondent. Yan. Kasi parang egul ka no? Tapos no egul ka niyan. Hindi umattend yung respondent eh. Wala kang CFA. Egul yun. Kaya dinagdag yung class. Nasa 14-9 din yan. Okay? So, dalawa, no? Nagkaroon ng confrontation, kaya lang hindi na-reach yung settlement. Pangalawa, kapag hindi nagkaroon ng confrontation kasi hindi umattend yung respondent. Yung respondent na kailangan hindi umattend. Kasi kung ikaw ang hindi umattend, yung complainant mismo, hindi ka na pwedeng mag-file ng CFA. Pag minalas-malas ka pa niyan, pwedeng mag-file ng barangay sa korte para i-content ka. Bala mo sila eh. Yan. May parusa yan. Next. Tingnan natin. Okay. Number 9 question. Gina cannot decide if she will file a complaint against Nina. Nina is actually her best friend. Kalimitan yan, class, no? Yung mga simpleng away, mga magkakaibigan yan. Di ba? Yan may mga nagkakaaway, mga best friends eh. But Gina thinks she should not let it go. Let it pass. Ayaw niya. Kailangan mag-file. Kailangan maturuan ng leksyon si Nina, sabi ni Gina. Kaya ginawa ni Gina, she filed her complaint in the barangay for slander after 30 days. Yun nga lang, lumipas muna yung 30 days, saka siya nag-file ng complaint for slander. Anong kalaban dito ni Gina Cas? Anong kalaban niya? Yung prescription. Yeah? Hindi naman porke yung kasong yan ay for barangay muna, walang prescription yan. No. Baka nakakalimutan natin, under the revised penal code, kapag ang felony ay light, gaano katagal ang prescription? 2 months. Diba? 2 months. Kapag ang felony ay slander by deed or oral defamation, kasi ang slander at oral defamation, they are the same. No. Gaano katagal ang prescription? 6 months. No, kapag naman libel yan, 1 year ang prescription. Well, ang slander ay light offensive. Baka may sarili siyang prescriptive period under the law. And sa criminology, alam naman natin class, no? Ang prescription dito, hindi reseta. No, ang prescription sa atin, ito ay taning, no, palugit. At hindi habang buhay ka pwedeng mag-file ng complaint. No, hindi ka pwedeng mag-file kung kailan mo gusto. Kunyari, matagal ka nang sinira. May utang sa'yo dati, inistapa ka, umabot ng 10 taon kasi nangyari yun, grade 3 pa lang kayo. No? Hindi siya nagbayad ng para sa sari. No? Hindi ka pwedeng mag-file basta-basta na reklamo. Okay? Kasi nga, lumipas na yung palugit kung hanggang kailan ka lang pwedeng mag-file. So, applicable din yan kahit sa mga kaso na kailangan munang dumaan sa barangay. Yan, ito nangyari. No? Lumipas yung 30 days. Okay. Proceedings were held at the barangay for a total of 70 days. Okay. No settlement was reached. CFA has been issued. After 60 days from the issuance of the certificate, Gina filed the case together with the CFA in court. Okay. Shall the case filed by Gina be dismissed? Langin natin guys, yung lumipas na panahon. After 30 days lang nag-file si Gina ng complaint laban kay Nina. Okay. So this case is a slander case. An oral defamation case, guys. Sabi natin kanina, gaano katagal yung prescriptive period kapag oral defamation? Okay. It's 6 months. 6 months kailangan lumipas. So 30 days, okay pa. Okay pa, no? So nag-file siya ng complaint niya sa barangay. Ito yung catch nito, class. Ito yung maganda ditong part. Kailangan yung malaman. Kapag nag-file ka ng complaint sa barangay, kasi ipapa-settlement mo yun, ipapa-mediation mo, ipapa-conciliation mo yun. Okay. Saka lang hihinto yung prescriptive period kapag nag-file ka na o nagbayad ka na ng filing fee. Okay? Remember that. Saka lang mag-a-acquire ng jurisdiction yung barangay over the case. No, upon payment of the amount of the filing. So, yun, class, tandaan nyo yan ha, kapag nagbayad ka ng filing fee, saka lang makukuha yung jurisdiction ng barangay, saka lang mai-interrupt yung prescriptive period. Yung lumilipas, yung 30 days na lumipas. So, kaltasan natin yung 6 months ng 30 days. Kasi sa batas, ang 30 days is equivalent sa 1 month. Okay, so meron ka na lang 5 months para mag-file. No? Pero na-stop, no, na-interrupt yung running ng prescriptive period kasi nga, in-assume na ng barangay yung jurisdiction over the case. In-acquire na. Okay? Kaya ang proceedings, it were held at the barangay for a total of 70 days. So, umabot ng 70 days yan. Wala. Yun ang inabot mo, 70 days. And no settlement was reached. Yun ang problema. So, 30 days ba, sir? Plus 70 days. Hindi mo ipa-plus yung 70 days. Bakit? Kasi na-interrupt na yung running ng prescriptive period the moment na nag-acquire ng jurisdiction yung barangay sa kaso. Kaya the moment na nag-start yung proceeding sa barangay, stop, guys, no? Interrupted yung prescription. Okay? Remember that. Kaya hindi, yun yung magulo dito. Isasama namin ba sa bilang yung 70 days? Hindi. CFA has been issued. Okay? Naglabas ng CFA kasi nga hindi naging maayos yung usapan. Class. Kapag naglabas ang barangay ng CFA, naglabas na, no? Tuloy na yung prescription. Okay? Kasi hindi porke, ito isipin nyo Hindi porke may CFA ka, interrupted pa rin, suspended pa rin yung prescriptive period mo. No? Kasi habang may CFA ako, pwede ako mag-file ng kaso. Pwede gano'n. No? Kasi that would be, in a way, inconsistent sa ating constitution. Okay? Kasi pwede mong gamitin dito yung right to speedy disposition of the case, in a way. Diba? Speedy disposition of the case. Okay? And it seems like, parang inconsistent din siya dun sa intention ng prescriptive period policy. Yeah? Kaya hindi ka pwedeng, habang buhay ko to yan, itatahag. Ipa-file ko to after 20 years. Diba? So yung 20 years na yun, babaliwin ko to si Nina. No, babaliwin ko to after 20 years of mga file. Hindi pwede. The moment na naglabas na ng CFA ang barangay, tuloy na yung running ng prescription. Ito. So kasama sa bilang, yung 60 days. Diba? 30 plus 60. Kaya lang sapat na ba yun yung period na lumipas para ma-expire, ma-extinguish, that's the term under Article 89 of the Revised Penal Code, extinction of criminal liability through prescription. Okay. Ma-extinguish ba yung criminal liability? Hindi na ba siya pwedeng mag-file ng reklamo? Ngayong ang lumipas na period ay gano'ng katagal? 90 days from the issuance of the certificate. 90 days kasama yung 30 days na pinalipas niya. Okay? Shall the case be dismissed? A. Yes, it will be dismissed on the ground of lack of right of action. B. Yes, it will be dismissed on the ground of prematurity. Letter C. Yes, it will be dismissed as the crime has already prescribed, has already been prescribed. Or letter D. No, the crime is not yet prescribed and the case is not premature. Okay. So guys, no. I-discuss ko yung letter B. Yes, it will be dismissed on the ground of prematurity. FYI, guys, take note of this. Ang reason kung bakit madi-dismiss ang kaso na nangangailangan muna ng conciliation sa barangay, na i-file mo sa korte ng wala kang CFA at hindi kayo dumaan ng barangay, ang ground para sa dismissal ng kasong yan ay prematurity. Okay? Ito kapag kailangan ng conciliation sa isang kaso, yung mga kasong punishable by not more than 1 year of imprisonment or a fine not exceeding 5,000 pesos. Yan. Kailangan dyan ng conciliation. Okay? Ngayon, kung tinuloy mo sa korte yung kasong yan nang wala kang CFA, ano mangyayari sa kaso? Madi-dismiss. Anong ground? Yun ang tanong. Akala nila ang ground ay lack of jurisdiction. Mali yun, class. Okay? Ang ground for the dismissal of the case is prematurity. Sir, in case wala yung prematurity sa choices, ano magiging sagot natin? Lack of cause of action. Yun ang sagot. Lack of cause of action. Okay? So it's either prematurity or lack of cause of action. Well, so sa kaso ni Gina, madi-dismiss ba yung kaso due to prematurity? Hindi. Bakit? Kasi may CFA siya. May certificate siya to file action. And in fact, umabot ng 70 days yung proceedings nila sa barangay. Nagkaroon ng confrontation sa barangay. Kaya lang to no avail. Hindi sila nagkaroon ng settlement nung silang dalawang magkaaway. Kaya hindi madi-dismiss ang kaso on the ground of prematurity. Hindi premature yung kaso. May CFA siya eh. Okay? Kaya lang ito na yung next problem dito. Is it already prescribed yung kaso? And based sa discussion natin, alam natin yung sagot. Hindi siya prescribed. Kasi ang lumipas lang ay 90 days. Gaano katagal ang prescription ng slander? 6 months. Ilang days yun? 30 times 6. Basta hindi pwedeng 90 days. No? Bakit? 30 times 6. Sige. 30 times 5. It is 30 times 5. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 150. 150 days. No? 150 days plus 30, 180 days. Ganun katagal lang lumipas dapat. And 90 days lang, kalahati lang yung lumipas. Kaya hindi pa prescribe ang kaso. And obviously, the answer is letter D. No, the crime is not yet prescribed and the case is not premature. Oh. Disputing parties may avail of a particular mode of barangay settlement The following indicates a failed barangay settlement. Okay. So, ano ba yung mga settlement sa barangay? Alam na natin yung mediation, alam na natin yung conciliation. Ang hindi ko tinatouch is yung arbitration. Bakit? Kasi hindi siya katulad ng dalawang binanggit ko. Saang aspect sila nagkaiba? So, class, ang conciliation at mediation, parehas dyan, nagfa-facilitate lang ng negotiation yung third party, yung neutral. Kumbaga, kinukumbinsi niya yung dalawang parties na magkasundo na. Kinukumbinsi niya lang. Okay? Pinafacilitate niya lang yung negotiation. Hindi niya pinupuwersa yung dalawang parties na magkaroon ng settlement. Ganon ang conciliation at mediation. Persuasion lang ginagawa niya dito. Pero pagdating sa arbitration kasi class, it's more of a mini trial. Okay? Adjudication ang ginagawa sa arbitration. Sa arbitration, nagkakasundo muna yung dalawang parties kung itutuloy ba nila yun doon sa arbitration. Kasi kapag humatol na ang naging arbitrator nila, wala silang magagawa kundi sumunod. Okay? Yun ang arbitration. So, hindi siya persuasion, hindi optional ang pagsunod pagdating sa arbitration. Obligatory siya, binding siya to both parties. Okay? And hindi facilitator, hindi lang basta facilitator ang third party sa arbitration, siya ay isang adjudicator. Pag sinabing adjudicator, para siyang judge. Okay? And bago mag-start ang arbitration, lilipas muna yung gaano katagal pag final, pirmahan sila. Okay, sige, pirmahan ko to, mag-arbitration tayo. Sabi nung respondent, sige, payag ako dyan. Sabi nung complainant, sige, arbitration tayo. O, pirmahan tayo, pirmahan mo. Yan. Kailangan ng pirmahan para maipakita yung consent nila. Okay, kaya nakangiti pa yung mga nasa barangay. Sige, anong pinagpasyahan yung dalawa? Arbitration ba? Tatanggap nun. Guys, mag-iiba yung facial reaction. Okay, sige ha. Titignan namin dito, okay, based on the merits of the case, kung ano ang pagkakasala ng respondent. At ano man yung magiging pasya namin, kailangan yung sundin. Obligado kayong sundin. Yun ang arbitration. It does not facilitate negotiation, the arbitration. It adjudicates para siyang judge. Okay? Kaya kung may period ang mediation na 15 days at conciliation na 15 days plus 15 days, kasi hindi naman talaga 30 days ang conciliation class. 15 days lang siya. Kaya lang, pwedeng i-extend yun to another 15 days. Na yung another 15 days na yun ay hindi na pwedeng i-extend. Okay? So, parang in a way, 30 days siya. Ang arbitration, wala nga sinabi sa batas kung hanggang kailan yan. Parang trial lang din. Merong suggestion na 180 days sa trial. Pero suggestion lang yun. Kumbaga parang traffic lights yan sa EDSA. Recommendatory lang. Okay. So, tuloy natin to. Disputing parties may avail of a particular mode of barangay settlement. Which of the following indicates a failed barangay settlement? A. When the respondent was found guilty by the lupon. Okay? Pwede bang gawin ng lupon? Guilty ka, may sala ka. Kaya bayaran mo. Hindi. No. Hindi. Facilitation lang ng negotiation ang ginagawa. Sir, may nabasa kami sa TOS na negotiation na. Parehas lang ba yun ng mediation conciliation? Hindi, class. Yung nabasa yung negotiation sa TOS, doon walang third party. It's between the conflicting parties lang. Pwedeng with their counsels, mga abogado nila, counsel. O kaya naman ay silang dalawa lang kasi. Walang third party, walang neutral. And the aim of the settlement is para magkaroon ng linaw at hindi na tumuloy sa korte, that's negotiation. Walang third party. So letter A, when the respondent was found guilty by the lupon. B, when the complainant decides to no longer pursue the case in court, masasabing may failed na barangay settlement. C, when a CFA has been issued, or letter D, when both parties reached amicable settlement. Napaka-weird naman kung letter D yung sagot. Okay? Because this is an indicator, letter D, it's an indicator of a successful barangay settlement. Right? Ngayon, ang sagot dito, class, is obviously letter C. When a CFA has been issued. Kasi ini-issue nga lang yan, ulitin ko, kung sakaling nagkaroon ng confrontation at hindi nagkasundo. O kaya naman, hindi talaga nagpakita yung respondent. Mali pala ako. Hindi, tama pala. It's letter C, guys. When a CFA has been 7. The complainant and the respondents in a criminal case for the crime of slander, ito na, do not reside in the same barangay. All of the 4 respondents do not reside in the same barangay either. Magkakaiba talaga sila ng barangay, pati yung mga respondents, hindi lang yung complainant and the respondents, pati yung mga respondents, magkakaiba sila ng barangay. However, one of the respondents and the pasimuno, decided to file the complaint. Siya talaga yung nagpasya in the barangay where he resides. Isa sa mga respondents, si Robert, sabi niya, dito na lang i-file yan sa barangay namin. However, but the chairman of the same, yung chairman ng barangay nila, dito mag-file. Ayoko. No. He objected. Said chairman ng barangay ni Robert, decided to have the case filed in a barangay near the barangay where the complainant resides, no, where the complainant resides yan lang. However, the complainant objected. Bakit dito sa malapit sa amin? Sabi ng complainant, gusto kong i-file to sa barangay ni Joey. Yung kanang kamay ni Robert. Okay? Doon ko i-file yan. Kaya lang si Joey, guys, he refused and suggested to file the case in the barangay where the least guilty, ang pinakamabait sa mga respondents, Jepoy resides. Ayan. Labo, no? Nagbatuhan sila. Saan dito i-file yung kaso? Where shall the complaint against the respondents be filed? Okay. Una sa lahat, pwedeng magkaroon ng conciliation sa kaso kung sakaling pare-pareha silang yung mga barangay nila ay nasa isang city or municipality. Yun naman ang sabi ng 14-93. Kaya lang, ang tanong dito, paano kung maraming respondents? Kasi yung unang sabi natin kanina, sakaling magkaiba yung barangay ng complainant at ng respondent, ipa-file yung kaso sa barangay ng respondent, paano kung sakaling maraming respondents at magkakaiba sila ng barangay? Anong mangyayari doon? Anong policy of that? Ang sagot, class, is depende sa pipiliin ng complainant. Kaya lahat dito ng mga participants, no, lahat ng tao dito na nagpasya, wag dito, doon na lang. No? Lahat yan, wala yang merit, no? Lahat ng mga sinasabi nila. Okay? Ang may power dito to decide is none other than the complainant. Kaya alin dito sa mga sunod-sunod yung tamang sagot? In the barangay where the complainant resides. Ayoko dito eh. In the barangay where Robert resides. Yung pasimuno. In the barangay where Joey resides or in the selected barangay of the chairman? Obviously, the answer here is the barangay where Joey resides. Yan. Okay, kasi yun yung pinili ni complainant eh. Kaya wala tayong magagawa kung di good at hindi na sinasabi sa batas. Letter C. In the barangay where Joey resides. So ano nga palang batas yun? Makikita nyo yan, class, no? Sa Republic Act number 7160. That's the LCG Act of Local Government Code pala, LGC, no? Local Government Code of 1991. That is the law. Okay, that's also the law which repealed yung PD 1508, the Barangay Justice Law, yung PD 1508. However, yung mga provisions na nasa PD 1508 as regards conciliation, mediation, yung constitution ng pangkat, sino yung mga members ng lupon, yung provisions na yun na nasa 1508 originally, inabsorb siya, inabsorb ng Republic Act number 7160. Okay? Kaya nanatili pa rin yung justice system sa mediation and conciliation. Okay? Kasi iniisip natin, na-repeal na yung 1508, kaso wala na yung mediation, wala na yung conciliation. Hindi. Okay, na-retain pa rin siya. Inuha siya, inabsorb siya ng Republic Act number 71. Okay? The Local Government Code of 1991. 12. Hector has been accused of committing slight physical injuries against Rogelio. Rogelio, parang ano yan eh. Panahon ng Aldab yan. Slight physical injuries, guys. Ang slight physical injuries, ito ay light felony. Ang sabi natin kanina, ang mga light felonies ay may prescriptive period na 2 months. 2 months, guys, tandaan na. The complaint, however, cannot be filed in court without a certificate to file action. Okay? What is the precondition to filing a case for the crime of slight physical injuries? Ano ang kinakailangan daw, okay, para makapag-file ng kaso sa slight physical injuries? Okay. Makikita natin yan, guys. Section 412 ng Republic Act number 7160. It is the precondition to filing a criminal case, criminal action. That is A, mediation, B, arbitration, C, litigation, D, conciliation. Okay? Of course, it's not letter C. No, hindi yan ginaganap sa barangay. Ang ginaganap sa barangay, A, B, and D lang. Kaya lang, ang tanong, ano yung specifically sinabi ng batas na kinakailangan ng maganap sa barangay in certain cases, no, bago mag-proceed yung kaso sa korte? It's not mediation, guys. Okay? Ang mediation ay parang ano yun, pep talk. Ano yung parang paghima sa likod nila. Mag-away. Kaibigan kayo eh. Hindi yan classmate. Yan yung precondition. Ang precondition is letter D, conciliation. Okay, tanda na, ito specifically yung binanggit sa batas, itong line na to, precondition to filing a case. Daan, it's conciliation, letter D. So kapag sumablay ka ba sa mediation, maglalabas ang barangay ng CFA? Ba hindi. Sakalang maglalabas ng CFA ang barangay kung pumalya yung conciliation. Hindi rin yung arbitration. No, hindi to. Kasi ano to eh, optional to eh. Pwedeng matapos yung kaso, yung mediation conciliation, nang walang arbitration sa barangay. Optional yan. Depende yan sa pag-uusap ng dalawang parties involved. Okay? Sir, sino nga bang pumapagitna sa arbitration sa barangay? Kasi ang mediation, di ba, saan ang pumapagitna dyan? Si local chairman. Yung conciliation ang pumapagitna dyan, yung pangkat tagapagkasundo, yung tatlo. So, sino naman yung papagitna sa arbitration? Okay. Ang sagot, guys, it's either pangkat chairperson o kaya lupon chairperson. Either, sir, sino sa kanilang dalawa talaga? Sino mamimili? Disputants. Okay? Yung complainant at respondent, sila yung mamimili. So, tuloy natin. 13. The barangay settlement has been successful. Parties have agreed on the terms of their settlement based on the decision which became final and executory. When may the complainant file a motion to execute the said agreement? Hindi ka pwedeng arat, no? Kasi may 5 days itong si respondent para mag-comply voluntarily. So within that 5-day period, hindi ka rin pwedeng mangilit sa barangay. Sige nga, hinihila mo yung damit yung chaleko. Naka-chaleko yung mga taga-barangay. Sige na, tulungan niyo ako. Kailangan magbayad mo. Kailangan ko ng 5,000 pesos. Wala akong panghanda. No? Hindi pwede. No? Kailangan lumipas muna yung 5-day period na yan. When may the complainant file a motion to execute the said agreement, para pilitin yung mga barangay na, sige, pupunta kami dyan. A, immediately after the decision became final and executory, which means after 10 days, no, from the time na nagkasundo kayong dalawa, kasi doon siya nagiging final eh. Letter B, after the period when any party may repudiate the decision. Letter C, upon the constitution of the committee in which the motion will be evaluated. Ganun ba? Letter D, in case of failure to comply within the 5-day period. Guys, kung nakikinig kayo kanina, itong question na to ay parang bonus question sa board exam. Letter D, in case of failure to comply of the respondent, malamang to comply voluntarily within the 5-day period. Yung period na yan is intended for him to comply nang hindi na siya pinipilit, no, ng mga taga-barangay. Voluntary compliance period yan. Sir, ano yung repudiate? Okay. Ang repudiation, guys, no, yan ay pagko-question, no, sa pagko-question at pag-invalidate, no, pag-invalidate ng agreement ninyo ng dalawang kabilang panig para magkaroon ng arbitration. Okay. So, sabi ko kanina, ang arbitration, kapag pinadala mo sa arbitration yung kaso, wala kayong magagawa dyan. Kung ano man yung magiging pasya ng adjudicator, either the punctual person or the punctual person, wala kayong magagawa kung isunod. Binding yun. Binding. Kaya lang, pag nag-file na kayo ng action, kasi pinapa-arbitration nyo yung kaso nyo, no, hindi yun kagad i-entertain. Hindi kagad magse-set ng date doon para sa hearing. No, hindi muna. Bakit? Sir, kailan magse-set ng date? After 5 days. Para saan yung 5 days? Parang 10 days pagkatapos magkaroon ng settlement. Yung 5 days na yon bago magsimula yung arbitration proceeding, from the moment na nag-file kayo ng action, para saan yun? Para ma-repudiate yung kaso kung sakaling naobliga or napilitan lang sino man dun sa dalawang disputant. So, halimbawa, yung complainant mismo, napilitan lang, ayaw niya naman talagang ipa-arbitration yung kaso kasi ang gusto niyang mangyari, maglabas ang barangay ng CFA. Okay? Pag pina-arbitration na yung kaso, wala na. No, hindi ka na pwedeng labasan ng CFA. Okay? So ngayon, napilitan ka lang, gusto mong questionin. Gusto mong i-withdraw. No? Pwede ba yun? Parang yung mga terms. Okay, pwede ba yun? Pwede ba? Yes. Sa loob ng 5 days. Okay? The term is repudiate. Pwede nyo i-withdraw yung kaso for arbitration sana para hindi magtuloy sa arbitration proceeding. Tawag doon, repudiation. And again, pwede mong gawin yan within the 5-day period from the time na na-file mo yung kaso for arbitration. Pwede yun. Okay. The answer here, this question, kailan ka pwedeng mamilit, mag-file ng motion to execute? It's letter B. In case of failure to comply within the 5-day period. So far, no, hindi naman tayo nagkakamali sa sagot. It's letter D. Yan. In case of failure to comply within the 5-day period, guys. Meron bang perfect yung score? Meron bang may mali na? No? And this is the opportunity. No? Kaya dapat nandito kayo ngayon sa session para makita ninyo kung ano yung mali para maayos pa. Sa mga hindi naman na-encounter, itong mga pinag-uusapan natin ngayon, this is the chance para ma-enlighten kayo. Alaman ninyo kung ano mo meron sa dispute resolution. Maganda tong dispute resolution na to, class. Pag nakuha mo, the hang of it, madadalian ka. Okay? Tuloy natin. 14. No amicable settlement was reached in the mediation held at the barangay. Therefore, the disputants chose 3 lupon members who would facilitate the conciliation. Which of the following is constituted by the chosen? Okay. Medyo malaro. Hindi nagkaroon daw ng amicable settlement sa mediation. Anong nangyayari pagkatapos ng mediation? Okay. So, may isang proceeding na ginagawa sa barangay pagkatapos ng mediation. Pero bago magsimula yung proceeding na yun, namimili muna ng mga bubuo dun sa papagitna dun sa parties na naglalaban, sa mga disputants. Okay. Ilan yung pipiliin? 3 lupon members. So, ano ikakandak nila? Okay? Anong kakandak nila? Conciliation. Sino yung pumapagitna sa disputants during conciliation? And that is the answer to this question. A. Pangkat. B. Mediators. C. Arbitrators. Or D. Facilitators. Okay? Ang sagot nito, class, ay sino yung 3? Kung gusto nyo sumagot dito, sagot kayo dito sa Q&A natin. Answer live. Ayan. Merong sumagot. Tingnan natin. Sino to? Si Simon Serin. It's letter A. And very good. It's letter A. Letter A, pangkat. Okay. Natututo, class. Ayos yan. Patuloy natin, ha? Ilan ang members ng lupon? 3. Oh, sir, sabi mo kanina, di ba magkakaiba ng positions yung tatlong yan? Merong chairman, merong magiging secretary, at may magiging member lang. Sino bang mamimili sa kanila kung sino yung magiging chairman, secretary, or member lang? Sagot guys, sila din mismo. Okay? The members of the pangkat will elect from them kung sino yung magiging chairman. Ano mag-uusap? Okay? Chairman, secretary, and the member. Yung 3. Number 15. The conflicting parties decided to settle their dispute in a conciliation of the barangay. Conflicting parties, no? Pinalitan ko lang yung tawag na disputants, parehas lang yun. Marco, Luisa, and Mildred were selected as members of the pangkat at pagkasundo. Marco is the most senior of them. No, wala yung the. Typo yan. Luisa is very much aware of the nature of the conflict. Kasi nakakaalam yan. Yung kaso, yung nature ng conflict nila. Mildred is known for being impartial and reasonable. Tanong, does it matter? Okay? Does it matter? Kung among the following shall choose the head of the pangkat? Okay? Is it A, the complainant in the case? B, disputing parties? C, Marco because he is the most senior? D, members of the pangkat? Nakikinig kanina class, alam mo yung sagot dito. Sino sa kanila ang mamimili ng head? Yung yung chairman nila. Okay? Well, the answer is letter D. No, members of the pangkat. Okay? They will choose from among them kung sino yung magiging head, secretary, or member lang. At member lang. Okay? It's letter D. Next. Amicable settlement was reached to the pangkat. However, the respondent contended that he did not agree with the terms thereof. So he moved for the repudiation of the decision. What is the effect of successful repudiation of the decision? Okay. Paano kung ganun? Okay. Sabi ko kanina, di ba? Pwedeng napilitan lang eh. Dito sa number 16, sinasabi na nagkaroon ng amicable settlement. Ibig sabihin, pinapakita dito nagkasundo yung dalawang parties, yung disputants. Kaya lang, sabi ng respondent, kinontend niya, kinwestiyon niya. Sinabi niya na, hindi naman talaga ako pumayag eh. No? Napilitan lang ako, he did not agree with the terms of it. No? Ayan. So, what is the effect of repudiating the decision? Repudiate na, pinrotesta niya, at na-repudiate yung decision. What is the effect? A, it constitutes a valid ground to issue a certificate to file action. It constitutes a cause of action against the complainant. It is a ground to execute the amicable settlement. No, repudiate na nga eh. Kasi magiging ground para ma-execute na. Alam niyo na yung execution, i-enforce na kung ano nakalagay doon. Pipilitin na yung respondent at hindi siya nag-comply voluntarily. Or letter D, it constitutes a legal basis to have an arbitration. Ayun ang pinakamalabong sagot, yung letter D. Pinakamalabong sagot, yung letter D. Okay, kung ngayon, na-repudiate, ibig sabihin, kumbinsido ang pangkat na talagang, hindi talaga na pumayag yung respondent, napilitan lang. May FIT, fraud, intimidation, or threat na nangyari. Okay? What will happen? It's letter A. Okay? Since wala naman talagang naging settlement, maglalabas na ang barangay ng certificate to file action. Kaya ang kaso, tuloy sa korte. Ang mangyayari, malamang sa malamang litigation na. Okay? So, paano kung ganito? Sakali hindi nga naging successful yung settlement sa barangay, pero pagdating ng korte, sinuggest ni judge na magkaroon sila ng settlement sa mediation. In court-referred mediation, pinapunta sila ng PMC, katapat lang ng building ng korte, Philippine Mediation Center. Nakakuha sila ng mediator nila. Doon sila nag-aayos ng civil aspect ng kaso. Tapos, pumayag naman yung dalawang parties involved. Kaya, hindi na lang tinuloy yung kaso. Nag-affidavit of desistance, nagkaroon ng compromise agreement, inaprobahan ni judge. So, naging okay na. Pwede ba yun, sir? Okay. Litigation ba tawag doon? Hindi yung litigation. Una sa lahat. Court-referred mediation tawag doon. And pwede yun. Kung sakaling pumalya yung settlement sa barangay. Pero pagdating sa mediation, court-referred mediation, pumayag, no? Pwedeng mangyari yun. Hindi porke, pumalpak na yan sa barangay, hindi na lang settlement sa barangay eh. Disqualified na yan sa court-referred mediation. Yun ganun. Okay? Kasama yun guys sa mandatory ang court-referred mediation. Mandatory ang court-referred mediation sa mga kasong dumaan sa barangay. Yan, ha? Mandatory class sa court-referred mediation. So the answer here is letter A. It constitutes a valid ground to issue a certificate to file action. Next. Which of the following is the law that gave barangays the mandate to enforce peace and order and provide support for the effective enforcement of human rights and justice through facilitation of negotiation between conflicting parties or adjudicate in some cases? Anong batas yan? Alright? Pero una sa lahat, bakit ba sir merong barangay settlement na tinatawag o yung barangay justice system? Bakit ba may conciliation, mediation na yan? Para saan ba yan talaga? Okay. Kung iniisip nyo na ang primary purpose ng settlement, okay, ang intention ay ng settlement sa level ng barangay is to decongest the clogged dockets of court. Hindi yun yung primary. Hindi yung primary. Ang primary purpose, guys, is to maintain peace and order within the barangay. Okay? Yun. Maintain peace and order. At ayaw ng barangay na ang mga residente nito ay nag-aaway-away. Okay? Yun talaga yung primary purpose. Okay? Ng pagkakaroon ng settlement sa barangay. Because the aim of the settlement, guys, is reconciliation. Kung meron mang model ng justice na pinanggalingan, pinagsibulan ng settlement na to, itong klaseng proceeding na to, itong system na to, the restorative justice system model. Or restorative justice model. Yun siya nanggaling. Okay? It's to maintain peace and order within the barangay. And this is just an introduction sa gusto kong sabihin. Introduction saan? Sa mga disqualified na kaso, yung mga kasong hindi ginagamitan, pinaggagamitan ng conciliation, mediation, or any barangay settlement. Okay. Hindi available ang barangay settlement kapag ang isa sa mga parties involved ay government. Okay? As in the office of the mayor, local government units, no, hindi sila pwede. Okay? O isang barangay, kinakasuhan mo. As in yung barangay mismo, yung opisina. No? Yung involved, yung kinakasuhan mo. Hindi pwede. Hindi pwedeng maging isa sa mga parties ang government or its instrumentalities. Oh, hindi sila pwede. Agencies also, law enforcement agencies, the PNP, PIDEA, NBI, LTO, hindi sila pwede maging party, guys, no, sa barangay settlement. Na. Pangalawa, hindi pwedeng maging party o kapag isa sa mga parties involved ay isang public official or public employee at may kinalaman sa official function niya ang nirereklamo mong kaso, hindi rin available dyan ang settlement sa barangay. And lastly, okay, pangatlo, kapag walang private offended party sa kaso, okay, hindi pwedeng magkaroon ng conciliation, mediation, or arbitration. Okay, hindi rin pwede. Bakit? Ano tawag natin sa mga kasong yun, class? Yung walang private offended party. Mga victimless crimes. Hindi pwede sa victimless crimes ang conciliation, mediation, and arbitration. Napakahalaga nito, class, ha? Napakahalaga. Okay? Hindi pwede sa private o sa victimless crimes ang mediation, conciliation. Bakit? Kasi hindi naman masaserve yung purpose. Ang purpose is to maintain peace and order sa dalawang parties na nag-aaway. Parehas residente ng isang barangay. Hindi niya masaserve yung purpose. So, tuloy natin. Anong batas ang nagbigay sa barangay ng power, okay, to enforce peace and order and provide support para magkaroon ng tinatawag nating barangay justice system? Kaya merong mediation, conciliation, and arbitration. Letter A, Republic Act number 7160. Letter B, Republic Act number 8557. C, Republic Act number 10577, or letter D, Republic Act number 9285. Tamang sagot dyan, guys. ay PD 1508. Kaya lang, it has been repealed by what law? It's letter A. Republic Act number 7160. Okay? So that's the law which gave the barangays the mandate to enforce peace and order. Okay? Kaya mayroong barangay justice system at may settlement held at the barangay. Next, number 18. Which of the following is the term which collectively refers to negotiation, conciliation, mediation, and arbitration? Andito tayo sa EC, no? Sa EC part ng exam. Okay? Anong collective term? Kung papansinin nyo, class, no? Negotiation, conciliation, mediation, and arbitration. Hindi binanggit nung unang sagot natin kanina. Naalala niyo yung sagot sa number 1 question? Yung litigation. Okay? Ngayon, kapag negotiation, conciliation, mediation, and arbitration, walang involvement dito ng court. So, hindi formal ang court, walang formal court proceedings dito. Hindi to in accordance with the rules on criminal procedure, yun sa regular na proceedings. Diba? So, it's a settlement without the involvement of the court. Kung titignan nyo mabuti, without the involvement of the court. Okay? Kaya itong settlement na to ay bago dumating sa korte. Okay? Is it letter A? Dispute resolution? Well, mali itong dispute resolution. Bakit? Kasi may iba pang sagot dito yo. Okay? Kung dispute resolution lang yan, well, pwede mong isagot to, class. Kasi technically, mga modes yan ng dispute resolution. Okay? Kaya lang may letter B, guys. It is out of court settlement. Okay? And in the absence of this, itong letter B, ang pwede niyong isagot, class, ay alternative dispute resolution. Okay? Letter B, out of court settlement. Okay? Ang diversion proceeding, in a way, it's, pwede nating matawag na mode of alternative dispute resolution. Kung titingnan mo yung definition ng diversion, guys, makikita mo doon, it's an alternative child appropriate. Yeah? Alternative, ibig sabihin, pamalit siya sa regular course, sa regular proceeding. Yeah? But diversion, in a way, is an alternative dispute resolution. But the answer here, guys, is letter B, out of court settlement. There should be a dash in between out of court, out and off, pati yung off and court. Kailangan may dash. Alright? 19. What refers to several formal or informal processes for settlement of conflicts outside of or in the periphery of institutional judicial process. Outside. Ano yung informal processes outside the institutional judicial process? Yan yung mga binabanggit pa natin kanina pa. Yung arbitration, mediation, conciliation, yung negotiation, court-referred mediation. Yan yung mga outside the institutional judicial process. Yung in the periphery naman, guys, no? With somehow, okay, the involvement of the court. Kasi sila yung magsesettle. Pero hindi siya formal court proceeding. No? Apparently. So ito ay judicial mediation. Ngayon, collectively, anong tawag natin sa mga yan? Is it letter A, litigation? B, lawsuit? C, alternative dispute resolution? Or D, judicial proceeding? Merong outside. Yeah? Kaya hindi mo pwedeng sabihin judicial proceeding yan. Answer here, hindi rin siya litigation. Hey, you are not leaving it, guys, sa judge. O anong magiging pa siya? Hindi rin siya lawsuit. Kasi lawsuit, guys, is an informal term which also refers to litigation. Okay? So the answer here is letter C, alternative dispute resolution. Okay? 19, letter C. Pamalit, no, sa formal dispute resolution. Letter C. Next, number 20. No, 80 na lang. Natapos na tayo, 80 na lang. Okay? When will the amicable settlement order after a mediation or conciliation proceeding become final and executive? Ito, paspas to, class. Kasi napag-usapan na natin. Yung mga sumusunod dito na mga questions mula nung 19 and hanggang 50 ata to, hanggang 50, lahat ng to ay dadaanan na lang natin, no? Kasi napag-usapan natin. Kahit itong number 20 na to, kailan nagiging final and executory ang amicable settlement? Is it letter A? After the disputants affix their signatures in the order, kapag nagpirmahan na sila. B, upon order of the barangay chairman. No. Ngayon, inuutos ko na maging final. Pwede ba? Pwede bang gawin ni barangay chairman? Or letter C, upon issuance of the amicable settlement order. Okay? Or letter D, after 10 days. Okay? The answer is letter D, after 10 days. Kung nakikinig kayo kanina, no, it's letter D, after 10 days. And the 10-day period is allotted para magprotesta yung isa sa kanila. Next. When shall the arbitration proceeding at the barangay level commence? Kailan nagsisimula? Di ba sabi natin kanina, kung may period para magprotesta yung sa amicable settlement, may period din para mag-repudiate pagdating sa arbitration. Kailan yun? Guys, kailan yun? Within the 5-day period after na-file yung kaso for arbitration. Okay? So, kailan nagsisimula ang arbitration proceeding? Diba pagkatapos ng 5-day period? Okay, letter A, upon filing of the complaint. B, upon payment of the amount of filing fee. Hindi. Upon issuance of summons by the barangay. Or letter D, after 5 days from the filing of the case, guys. So, it's letter D. After 5 days from the filing of the case. Mabilis siya, no? Mabilis na lang to kasi na-discuss ko siya kanina. After 5 days. In a way, para siyang assessment test. Number 22. What is the purpose of the 5-day period between the filing of the arbitration and its commencement? Anong ibig sabihin yan? Ano daw ang saysay o silbi? Okay, nung 5-day period na yan, mula nung na-file yung kaso for arbitration, sa pagitan ng filing ng arbitration at ng pagsisimula ng arbitration proceeding. Anong purpose niyan? A, repudiate the case. B, to have an amicable settlement. To prepare the necessary documents. To gather evidence and witnesses. Guys, kung nakikinig kanina, bonus kong question na to, it's letter A, repudiate. Okay? Para questionin. Okay? At kadalasan to kapag may defects as to in terms of the consent, no? Walang consent coming from one of the parties involved. One of the conflict parties. Okay. Answer is letter A, to repudiate. Next, number 23. The running of the prescription commenced after the late felony was committed. The barangay acquired jurisdiction over the complaint 1 month after its commission. Okay? Gaano katagal ang prescriptive period kapag light felony? Ibig sabihin, hindi kasali yung what do you call this? Yung slander. Okay, gaano katagal bago magsisimula yung kaso? Okay, the answer is 2 months. No, 2 months bago magsimula. Ngayon, lumipas muna yung isang buwan bago i-final yung kaso sa barangay, bago nag-acquire ng jurisdiction yung barangay. Tandaan, nagkakaroon ng jurisdiction yung barangay sa kaso kapag nabayaran yung filing fee. Mediation proceedings were held, and after 15 days, amicable settlement has not been reached. Kaya anong nangyari? No, hindi nagkaroon ng mediation, tuloy yung kaso sa conciliation. Pangkat was constituted and conciliation proceedings were held for 30 days. They issued a CFA. May the complainant still filed the case in court? Kasi umabot daw ng 30 days yung yung conciliation proceedings. Tapos 15 days naman yung mediation. So 45 days plus 30 days yung 1 month. 45 plus 30, 75 days. Pwede pa ba? Kasi kung tutuusin, lagpas na siya ng 2 months. Well, the answer is, no. Bakit nga lang? Yes. It's either, it's between A, B, and D lang. Sagot. So, mali yung no. A, B, or D. Is it A? Dahil may CFA na? Yun ba? Yun ba talaga yung point ng question? The point here is the prescription. Kung pasok na ba yung kaso o hindi pa. Letter B, yes, conciliation was already conducted kasi nagkaroon ng conciliation daw Ganun ba kasimple yun? Or letter D? Yes, the running of the prescriptive period has been interrupted by the filing of the complete barangay. Well, the answer here is, guys, letter. Basically, ang lumipas pa lang na period ay 1 month. The answer is letter D. Yes, the running of the prescriptive period has been interrupted by the filing of the complaint in barangay. Kaya yung 45 days, okay, na inubos dun sa proceeding sa barangay, eh hindi yun pwedeng i-deduct dun sa, o hindi pwedeng i-add yun dun sa 30 days. No? Hindi sila mag-a-accumulate. Eh, pwede pa rin siyang mag-file. Alright? So it's letter D. Yes. Tuloy. 24. Which of the following shall be issued by the PMC to the court if the court-referred mediation is not successful? Pwede mangyari yan, class. Na kunyari, okay tong kaso nyo, ituloy na lang natin to sa, sa mediation. I-mediation na lang natin to. Nasa korte na yung kaso, nasa korte. Okay? Ang sabihin ni judge ay, sige, tuloy na, i-file na natin to sa PMC. Okay? Ayun, i-final sa PMC yung kaso. Kaya lang ang problema, hindi rin naging matagumpay. Ito ay makikita nyo sa kaso ni Chan. No? Chan versus spouses Micares. Ganyan, sa kaso niya. Yung na nagkaroon ng mediation sa PMC, kaya lang, hindi siya naging successful. Okay? Anong gagawin ni PMC ng mediator ng PMC sa kaso? Guys, ang gagawin niya, ibabalik niya yung kaso sa korte kung saan nanggaling na, Your Honor, hindi po naging matagumpay yung mediation po dito. Kaya tuloy po dyan. No? Certify para ituloy yung kaso. Kasi failed yung mediation. Ano gagawin ni judge? Tapos na ba yung mga remedies o yung mga modes of alternative dispute resolution na available to parties involved? Well, hindi pa. Okay? Kung sakaling papalyaman yung mediation, itutuloy yung kaso sa JDR. Yun, Judicial Dispute Resolution. AKA Judicial Mediation. Parang tanong, yung korting yun ba ang didinig sa kaso? Siya ba yung magkakandak ng judicial mediation? Kung saan na i-file yung kaso, yun din ba gagawin yung judicial mediation? Kung nakikinig kanina sa discussion class, sinabi doon, in-appoint ni Honorable Santos, Honorable Lucas, para mag-conduct ng judicial mediation. So, anong ini-imply? Hindi pwede yung judge nung korte kung saan na-file yung kaso, siya din yung mag-conduct ng judicial dispute resolution. Hindi pwedeng siya. Okay? Kailangan ibang korte. Bakit? Anong reason? Paano kapag pumalya? Yeah? Malamang kung pagkakasunduin niya yung dalawang panig kayo, yung respondent dun, class, mag-a-apologize. Hindi, nasa korte na pala yung accused. Yung accused dun, mag-a-apologize. Patawarin mo na ako. Oo. Ako talaga yung gumawa niyan. Nasira ko talaga yung jeep mo. Hindi ko sinasadya. Pero, ayun, pagbayarin mo na lang ako, pwede ba tayo magkasundo sa halagang 10,000 pesos? Kasi yun lang talaga yung probable na kaya kong i-produce. Kasi yun lang talaga yung kaya ko eh. Wala naman akong pinagkukuhanan ng pera. Hindi, yun lang, yung trabaho ko bilang driver mo. Operator yung kausap. Pwede ba yun? Kung sakaling ganun mangyayari, class, anong gagawin ni yung kabilang panig? Kita mo na, judge. Kita mo na. Siya talaga yung sumira. Hindi. Huli ka na. Huli ka na. Hindi ko itutuloy ito sa settlement. Ayoko ng settlement. Gusto ko litigation. Gusto ko ikaw magpas sa judge. Wala mo tong kaso. Diba? Kung sakaling papalya yung magiging mediation, na maridinig mismo ng judge kung saan nakafile yung kaso, meron na siyang foregone conclusion. Diba? Alam niya na kagad na may sala yung accused. At kahit pa magpaka-impartial siya doon, na hindi, sige, wala pa akong decision, mag-present muna kayo ng ebidensya. Talaga ba? Wala ka pang decision talaga? Barado? Wala ka pang decision? Guys, now, but my point is, polluted na yung isip ni judge. Nag-apologize sa harap niya yung respondent. Kaya alam niyang may sala na yung respondent. Kaya ngayon pa lang, may hatol na siya. Diba? Ano yung naging proceeding nyo? Judicial mediation. Pero dahil nga sa ginawa na pag-amin, pag-apologize, ng respondent, alam mo nang may sala siya. Diba? Kaya wag mo nang i-expect na pwedeng magbago yung decision niya, na pwedeng pumaning pa kay akusado. Nag-apologize na siya. And that's the reason kung bakit kailangan ibang korte ang dumilig sa judicial mediation. Iba ang didinig doon. Okay? Same reason kung bakit sa ibang court, hindi pwedeng i-conduct yung judicial dispute resolution sa sala. Ano ba yung court sala? Yan yung area ng court, guys, na kung saan pwedeng may dadaan, tapos papasok, makikinig, kung ano bang kaso. Pwede gano'n eh. Ha? Kasi ang akusado, they have the right to public trial. Kaya dinidinig yung kaso, ginaganap yun sa court sala kung tawagin. No? Ang isang term nga pala sa court sala ay open court. So, saan ginaganap ang judicial dispute resolution? Okay? Saan ginaganap? Sa court chamber. Okay? Sa chamber ni judge. Diba? Yung sa kwarto ni judge na nasa loob ng korte. Hindi siya sa court sala sa judge's chamber. Bakit? Para walang pwedeng makarinig kung ano man yung magiging usapan. Diba? Kung babasahin mo yung Republic Act 9285, what's 9285? ADRA, Alternative Dispute Resolution Act. Okay? Makikita mo dun, guys, no, na napaka-sensitive nila when it comes to information. Kung ano man yung magiging pag-uusap ng dalawang parties na nagpapa-arbitration ng kaso, na nagkakaroon ng alternative dispute resolution, lahat ng information na yun, anong tawag natin doon? Confidential sila. Diba? Hindi pwedeng basta-basta makalabas. Okay? O, ganun din doon, class. Kung ano man yung magiging pag-uusap nilang dalawa. Successful or failed man yung magiging settlement nila. Saka sa kanila na lang. Sila-sila na lang nakakaalam. Kaya hindi mo pwedeng ganapin yan sa public. Bakit? So, in case may dumaan, may makinig doon, na, ay, yung respondent to, siya pala yung gumawa talaga, may sala talaga to. Nag-apologize. Tapos naikwento niya sa iba, kaya lang ang problema, hindi pumayag yung complainant. Kaya hindi nagkaroon ng settlement. Ang pinagkwentuhan niya pala, yung judge, kung saan pending yung kaso. Kaya ngayon, ito si judge, alam niya na, okay, may sala ka talaga yung akusado. Di ba? Para maiwasan yung mga ganung pangyayari. At least, kahit pa paano, minimize nila yung probability na lumabas yung nangyaring pag-uusap. Kaya sa chamber ni judge ginagana ang judicial dispute resolution. Remember that, guys. No? Kapag yan sa board exam, saan ang venue ng judicial mediation, aka judicial dispute resolution, chamber ng judge ng ibang court. Okay? Hindi pwedeng sa same court kung saan pending yung kaso. Okay? Na hindi magkaroon ng foregone conclusion si judge, and that's for the purpose of promoting the spirit of fairness and impartiality when it comes to making his decision. So, ayun. Which of the following shall be issued by the PMC to the court if the court referred mediation is not successful? Anong ini-issue ng PMC? Ang kaso to, A, certificate of file action, pang barangay yan, no, barangay level yan. Certificate of failed mediation, C, original compromise agreement, D, the withdrawal of the complaint. Guys, withdrawal of the complaint it happens if nagkaroon ng successful mediation. Withdrawal of the complaint. Original compromise agreement naman, hindi issue yan, kapag naging successful din, yung mediation. O letter E, satisfaction of the claim. Pwede din yan, no? May mga claims sa action na in-institute, yung mga, kailangan mo akong bayaran ng ganito. Nangyayari din yan, satisfaction of the claim, kung sakaling naging successful din ang mediation. So basically, yung B, yung C, D, at E, it happens, no? Kung sakaling successful ang mediation. So, imposibleng sagot yung C, D, and E. At hindi rin sagot yung letter A kasi ginagawa yan sa barangay. So, ang ini-issue, no, huwag na kayo mag-overthink. No, ang ini-issue, kung sakali mang failed, not successful, ano bang synonyms niyan? Not successful, di ba failed? Kung failed ang naging mediation sa PMC, Anong ini-issue? Certificate of Failed Mediation naman. It's letter B. Kanino ipa-file yan? Kanino ibibigay yung Certificate of Failed Mediation? Sa originating court, kung saan pending yung kaso at kung saan nanggaling yung referral. Okay? It's letter B. 25. Which of the following is not an alternative mode of dispute resolution in barangay level? A. ADR, D. Mediation, conciliation, D. Arbitration. Sinadya akong acronym lang yan. No. Pero since napag-uusapan natin kanina, alam na natin yung meaning ng JDR, simply means Judicial Dispute Resolution. So, judicial. Malamang, hindi sa barangay level yan. No. Sa periphery na yan ng institutional process ng judiciary. Kaya ang JDR, it's letter A. Okay? Mediation, conciliation, and arbitration. Tandaan nyo lang yung acronym na CAM. No, CAM. Conciliation, arbitration, and mediation. Pero yung tamang pagkakasunod-sunod talaga, MCA. Mediation muna, 15 days. Then conciliation, kapag palpak yung mediation, conciliation, 15-15. Kapag gusto nilang, hindi, kailangan mag-settle tayo sa barangay, pwede sila magpa-arbitration na. Next, 26. Which of the following is a process wherein the lupon chairperson or barangay chairperson assists disputing parties to reach a settlement by consensus that jointly satisfies their needs? Either the lupon chairperson or barangay chairperson. Chairperson, guys, ha? Ng barangay o kaya ng lupon, taga-pamayapa. Alam natin yan kanina, no? Kaya gusto kong malaman ninyo yung mga features ng conciliation and mediation. Kasi magagamit yan. Ha? Sino nagpapacilitate ng negotiation sa conciliation? Di ba pangkat tagapagkasundo? Sino naman pagdating sa mediation? Di ba lupon chairperson? Yeah? O gamitin natin yung idea na yan dito sa number 26. Which of the following is a process wherein the lupon chairperson, siya yung pumagitna, or barangay chairperson, hindi pangkat, no. Okay? Assists the disputing parties. Assists, so it's not arbitration. Kasi pagdating ng arbitration, adjudication ang ginagawa. Diba? Kumbaga, forced, no? Pino-force silang dalawa na itong gawin nyo. Diba? Napag-usapan niya yung una, walang sisihan, ha? Napagkasunduan niya yung una pala. Diba? So, assist tayo dito. So, it's either mediation lang or conciliation. E pagdating sa conciliation, di ba, pangkat tagapagkasundo ang pumapagitna? Dito, sinong pumagitna? Lupon chairperson class. Okay? So, what's the answer here? Pwede nyo sagutin sa Q&A if you want. Okay? Alam ko, meron kayong choices dyan sa mga handouts ninyo. Mediation, conciliation, arbitration, or settlement. Oh, napaka-basic, very elementary. Kumbaga, it's letter A, mediation. Yeah? It's the lupon chairperson who facilitates the negotiation, who assists the disputants during the mediation. It's letter A. 27. It refers to the agreement reached during mediation and conciliation proceedings. Okay? Kung na kayo mag-overthink dito. A, mediation. B, litigation. C, amicable settlement. D, resolution. Ano yung nare-reach nila during mediation and conciliation proceedings? Well, if successful, okay, it's letter C, amicable settlement. Okay, letter C, number 27, letter C. 28. What is the process wherein the third party from outside the judicial system is chosen? Okay. Sabi ko kanina, may dalawang arbitration. And yes, the answer here is arbitration. Yung arbitration sa barangay at yung arbitration na nag-a-appoint sila, yung parties involved, ng papagitna sa kanilang dalawa. At kung nila ibibigay yung concerns nila, at siya yung magpapasya kung sino ba sa amin yung mali. O kung mali man ako, ano bang kailangan kong gawin? Kung ano ba yung just o yung fair na kailangan kong gawin. Okay? Tawag din dun, guys, ay arbitration. Okay? Tatandaan nyo lang, mamimili ang parties involved. No? Outside court pa rin tong settlement na to, outside the judicial system, nang papagitna sa kanilang dalawa. Okay, the answer here, guys, is arbitration. Litigation, arbitration, resolution, it's letter C, arbitration. Okay? Number 29, which of the following refers to the decision reached either by the lupon chairperson or pangkat as the case may be? As the case may be. Ano ibig sabihin? It's either, sa kanilang dalawa, ang tumayo bilang neutral. Ano yung neutral? Yung third party, yung pumagitna. Either sa kanilang dalawa. Sino ba yung, alin bang proceeding yung pwedeng sulupon chairman or yung pangkat chairman yung papagitna? Diba? Hindi naman pwedeng mediation kasi sa mediation, laging lupon chairman lang. Diba? Hindi rin pwedeng conciliation kasi laging pangkat lang. Diba? Dito, either of the lupon chairperson or pangkat. Yeah? So, as the case may be, upon prior agreement in writing, kasulatan yung dalawang parties, yung disputants, to a dispute for the adjudicator. So, adjudication na nangyari, hindi negotiation. Yeah? To resolve the conflict, the dispute. Yeah? So, ito ay hindi negotiation. Hindi assist ang ginawa, hindi assistance ang pinrovide ng neutral dito. Tumayo siyang judge, no? Na pwedeng yung pangkat o yung lupon chairperson. So, pangkat, lupon chairperson, saan ginanap po? Malamang sa barangay yan. Sa barangay lang naman yung pangkat tsaka yung lupon chairperson. Okay? So, anong tawag natin sa proceeding na to? Tawag natin dito, arbitration, guys. At ang award, kung ano man yung napagpasyahan, award na tawag natin, napagpasyahan yung adjudicator, hindi lang dalawang parties, wala silang karapatan. Para, pangkat, ito gusto kong mangyari. Sabi nung isa naman, pangkat, gusto kong, kunin yung Jordan 58 niya, yun na lang yung babayad niya sa akin. Ay, o kaya, akin na lang po yung bike niya kung sakaling hindi niya kayang bayaran yung 5,000. Wala silang karapatan, okay? Para sila ang magpasya. Ang magpapasya ay yung adjudicator. Kung ano man yung maging pasya niya, guys, yung award na yun, class, ang tawag natin, it's not amicable settlement. Okay? Hindi naman sila nag-ayos Yeah? Hindi sila nagkasundo. In-award yun ng adjudicator. Kaya hindi amicable settlement yung na-reach. Ang tawag natin doon sa napagpasyahan ng adjudicator, guys, ng arbitrator, that is arbitration award. Okay? So, is it letter A, CFA? Ang labo, mali ang CFA na yan. Certificate of Failed Mediation, nasa PMC ba yung kaso? Nasa PMC ba? Nasa barangay. Okay? Letter C, compromise agreement. Wala pa sa korte yung kaso, bakit may compromise agreement? Or arbitration award. Okay? Letter B, arbitration award. Okay. So, next. Which of the following is the precondition to filing? Umulit na lang to. Precondition to filing a complaint in court. Okay, ano yan? Hindi yan mediation. Di ba? Kapag pumalpak ang mediation, naglalabas ba ng CFA ang barangay? Hindi pa. Maglalabas lang ng CFA yan kapag nangyari na yung conciliation tapos pumalpak. Di ba? Kapag hindi sila nagkasundo. So, ano ang precondition? It's not mediation. Ang arbitration, depende yan sa parties involved. So, hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon nagkakaroon ng arbitration. Kakasundo muna yan dalawang parties na yan bago mag-arbitration. Okay? Conciliation, mediation, negotiation. It's letter B, no conciliation. Yung mga guys, no bonus question sa board. Pero kailangan alam nyo muna to, itong basic, itong fundamentals na to, guys. Para masagot nyo siya, para magamit nyo. Or who among the following shall act as mediator in mediation held at the barangay? Sino sa mediation? A. Lupon. B. Barangay chairman. C. Chairman of the pangkat. D. Barangay secretary. Guys, no? What's the answer here? The best answer is, ito, typo. Okay? It must be Lupon chairman, or in case wala yung Lupon chairman na term, it's barangay chairman. Okay? Kasi yung lupon, it simply refers, guys, to lupon tagapamayapa. So, yan yung may 10 to 20 members. Yeah? Pag tumatayong neutral ay si lupon chairman. Sino ba yung nagiging lupon chairman? Hindi ba si barangay chairman yun, guys? So, it's letter B. Barangay chairman. 31. Next. Number 32, who shall act as the neutral in conciliation proceedings held at the barangay? Conciliation na tayo, class. Okay, conciliation, may tatlong members ko. A, lupon. B, barangay chairman. C, pangkat. D, barangay secretary. The answer is letter C. At na-explain ko na yan kanina. Kaya pwede ko nang iwanan itong number 32. Letter C, pangkat. Next. Which of the following is not one of the courses of action available to the pangkat chairperson who found that the failure to appear of the complainant is without justifiable reason? Okay. So, sabi ko kanina, kapag hindi nagpakita ay respondent during the conciliation proceeding na expire yung term na 15 days na extendable hanggang 15 days, another 15 days, kaya total of 30 days. Kapag yung respondent na hindi nagpakita, automatically maglalabas yung barangay ng CFA. Okay? Ang maglalabas nun, ang mag-i-issue ay barangay secretary. Ang mag-a-attest ay yung barangay chairman. Okay? Tandaan na, sino nag-i-issue ng CFA? Barangay secretary. Issuance. Attestation, yung nagsicertify na hindi sila nagkasundo o kaya naman hindi po nagpakita yung respondent, barangay chairman gagawa nun. Okay? So, paano naman kung yung complainant ang hindi nagpapakita? What will happen to the case? He will now be barred, no, from filing an action, a criminal action in court. Barred. Ibig sabihin, hindi na siya pwedeng mag-file ng criminal action. So, hindi maglalabas ang barangay ng CFA kung siya mismong complainant, yung nang-abala, kahit nagbayad ka pa ng filing fee. No? Kung siya yung nag-abala sa korte, hindi naman siya nagpapakita. Diba? So, hindi na siya pwedeng mag-file ng action sa korte. Pangalawa na pwede pang mangyari, class, i-contempt siya. Alam naman natin kapag contempt, ang pinaka-mild na parusa niya ay fine, multa. Okay? So, alin nga lang, ito yung tanong dito. Alin dito yung hindi gagawin, no? Hindi available sa pangkat kung sakaling hindi nagpapakita yung complainant. Okay? And alam niyo naman lamang yung sagot dyan, no? Nabasa niyo na yung question. Okay? And ito yung mga pamigay questions, guys. I just want, no, para malaman ninyo kung ano yung mga pwedeng gawin. A, dismiss the complaint. Pwedeng i-dismiss ng pangkat yan kung sakaling hindi nagpapakita. Pangalawa, mag-issue ng certification para hindi na, o pagbawalan, to bar, yung ibig sabihin yan, to bar the filing of action in court or any government offices. Kahit pa admin case yan, no? Hindi ka pwedeng magdala ng kaso. Mag-file ng kaso sa mga government offices din. Okay? So, letter B yun. Letter C, apply with the local trial court for the punishment of the recalcitrant. Ano ibig sabihin ng recalcitrant? That simply means uncooperative. At ang uncooperative dito, malamang kung hindi pumapasok, hindi nagpapakita, di ba? Si complainant. So, mag-a-apply with the local trial court. Sino? Yung pangkat. Okay? Para ang local trial court ay mag-issue ng para i-contempt siya. At ang contempt of court, para doon, ay indirect contempt of court. So, A, B, and C are available to the pangkat chairperson in case hindi nagpapakita yung complainant at ang reason niya of absence, guys, no, ay hindi naman justifiable. Ha? Pero kung umattend ka ng bibu, kaya may liga, justifiable siguro. Malamang hindi din, no? Okay, so ang sagot dito is letter D. Napaka-harsh naman yung letter D. You put a sign on the gate of the complainant's house bearing the words. Grabe naman yan. Kung pala nakatara dito. So ito lang yung hindi pwedeng gawin. No? Baka makasuhan ka pa. Nakali ka pa ng human rights. No? Okay, letter D. Sabi sa letter. What if, sir, kung dalawa sila hindi nag-attend? Ano ang next, sir? I-reschedule lang naman yun. I-reschedule. Pero kung as in natapos yung 30 days na hindi sila uma-attend, malamang sa malamang ang maging hatol ng barangay ay i-bar na yung filing ng action report. Hindi na maglalabas ng CP. Okay? Itong A, B, or C, yan ang gawin ni Pangkat. So, and tatandaan nyo lagi ng ating justice system ay adversarial. Yeah? Remember that. So, next natin. Number 34. Kaya ang decision is favorable to the accused. Okay. Letter D, obviously that's the correct answer here. Number 34. When shall the arbitrator determine the arbitration award? A, within 15 days after the last trial. Okay? Ito, napaka-technical ng sagot dito, guys. No? Ito yung nakalagay mismo sa batas. So, you just need to remember this. Kung sakali mong magkaroon ng senaryo, tatandaan nyo lang to. Okay? Ang sagot dito, guys, ay letter C. Within 15 days but not earlier than 6 days after the last trial. Last trial, ha? Walang sinabi sa batas kung gaano katagal ang tinatagal ng arbitration proceedings. Walang sinabi kasi para na siyang trial. Okay? At wala ding, may nakita ka ba na ito lang yung susundin natin to hanggang 200 days lang. Bago matapos ng taon na to, kailangan itong kaso. Wala namang ganun, di ba, sa korte din. Ang daming ang mga instances na schedule yung kaso, lalo nung panahon ng pandemic. Yeah? O, kaya parang ganun din in a way, no, ang arbitration. Wala siyang specific na term kung gaano katagal siya. But the answer here is within 15 days. So, sinabi lang after the last trial. Ilan pang trials ang dapat? Walang sinabi. Basta after the last trial, within 15 days, but not earlier than 6. Okay, it's letter C. Okay, 35. Natin hanggang 10 lang tayo, no? 10, 15. Okay. Kaya yan. When would a decision to settle amicably the dispute between the parties in the barangay become final and executory? Gamitin lang natin natutunan natin kanina. A, after 10 days. B, after 5 days. C, after 15 days. Or D, after 20 days. You can answer, guys. Hindi ko kasi nakikita yung nasa YouTube community, guys. Kaya hindi ako comment doon. Yan. Pero kung meron mang sumasagot din, guys, ang sagot talaga dito sa number 35, it's letter A, after 10. Na-discuss ko naman yun kanina. Letter A, 35, letter A. Number 36. The decision reached by the Lupon chairman or the Pangkat to settle amicably becomes final and executory after the lapse of how many days? Well, ganun din. No, 10 days lang. It's letter A. Okay? Yung amicable settlement na yan ay sa mediation man nangyari o sa conciliation man nangyari. Sir, is it possible na hindi na tumuloy ng conciliation yung proceeding sa barangay? Yes, no. Kung sakali mang kay chairman pa lang, no, lumambot na kayo. Yun. Ito yung kaso dun. After 10 days, it's final and executory. Okay, pero dito, paano kung silang dalawa, either of the two? Well, ganun din ang sagot. 10 days pa rin. Okay, it's letter A. 37. The properties of the respondent which have been seized are available for auction from hindi pwedeng 24 hours. No. O nga pala, ipapaskill. Di ba sabi ko kanina, sakali mang hindi makabayad yung respondent kasi kalimitan, pera yan. Pera, no, ang napagkakasunduan nila. Nagkaroon ng amicable settlement, final and executory. Lumipas yung 5 days ng walang voluntary compliance, nag-file yung complainant for motion to execute sa barangay, in-execute yung amicable settlement, then after 5 days, no? Ngayon, walang pambayad yung respondent. Anong gagawin? Okay? Kukunan ng property yung respondent. Yung bahay, sa bisa ng motion na yon, sa bisa ng amicable settlement na yon, because in a way, it warrants the officials of the barangay para pasukin yung bahay niya in case of his failure to comply voluntarily. Okay? Okay, kukuha na siya ng property kung meron siyang flat screen TV, kaya kung meron siyang inverter na aircon, o kung meron siyang whirlpool na washing machine, o kung ano mga valuable doon na gamit niya, isa-subject yun sa auction. Auction ay subastahan. Okay? I-auction yung gamit niya. So, itong auction na to ay, sabi ko nga kanina, hindi pwedeng yung may-ari o hindi pwedeng yung mga officials ng barangay ang magbenta. Ang magbebenta ng gamit na yun ay mga tawag dito, ay yung may-ari ng property. Okay? At hindi siya magiging available 24 hours. Magiging available yung property na yun 8 hours lang. Yan, 8 hours. At ipapaskil, sabi ko nga kanina, ipapaskil yung listahan. Ipapaskil yung listahan. Nasa school nga pala ako, by the way. Kaya yung ilaw. Ipapaskil yung mga for auction sa 3 lugar sa barangay conspicuously. Okay? Tandaan yung term, conspicuously. Ibig sabihin, visible. Makikita ng mga tao. Kaya lang hindi siya available 24 hours na, tol, available pa ba yung flat screen mo? Kailangan ko niyan eh. Makakagamit lang, gumulong siya, kaya ganyan. Okay? Alas, ano yan, alauna ng madaling araw. Pwede bang gambalain? Hindi pwede. Okay? It's only available from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay? At ang babad, ulitin ko pa, 3 areas, 3 lugar sa barangay nila, conspicuous places. Conspicuous. That's the term. Lagay ko sa chat. Conspicuous. Look. Within the barangay. Okay? Yun. So, tuloy natin. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 12 oras yan. Sabi ko kanina, 8 hours lang. So, hindi yan 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Hindi rin yan 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Guys, yun yung tamang sagot. Letter C. Okay? So, hindi pwedeng ang humawak ng properties na yon ay yung mga officials ng barangay. Kundi yung may-ari mismo, si respondent. Magbebenta. Okay, who shall choose the members of the pangkat in conciliation? Napag-usapan na natin to kanina. Disputants, in case of their failure to elect or choose members of the pangkat, sino mamimili? Si Lupon Chairman. Okay, si Barangay Chairman. At ang mamimili, generally, is the disputant. Letter D. Okay? Number 38, the answer is letter D. Number 39, where shall the complaint for conciliation be filed if the parties involved do not reside in the same barangay? Magkaibang barangay. A. Barangay of the complainant, barangay of the respondent, and barangay or MTC. Okay, nasagot na natin ito kanina. It's letter B, barangay of the respondent. And in case, guys, na dalawa ang respondents mo or mas marami pa, ang mamimili ay si complainant. Okay? At hindi sa barangay ni complainant ifa-file. Next, 40. Pangkat ng pagkasundo consists of how many members? A, 10 to 20, B, 30, C, 5, D, 3. It's letter D, guys, no? 3. Yung 10 to 20, members yan ng lupon. Ano nga pala, ang members ng lupon, yung listahan, kung sino man yung mga members niyan, kailangan ipaskill din yan, guys, sa 3 conspicuous places din. Conspicuous places in the barangay. Okay? Yung list of the members of lupon. Okay? 3 ano ba pag sinabing conspicuous? Obvious, no? Visible. Yung makikita ng mga tao na ito pala yung mga members ng lupon. Okay? Kapag lupon, 10 to 20. Pagka 3 lang. Number 41, lupon tagapamayapa or simply lupon consists of how many members? 10 to 20 members, guys. Letter A. Okay. Napag-usapan na natin kanina yan. Number 42, in case the parties involved failed to choose members of the pangkat, who shall choose its members? By draw lots, sabi natin kanina, mamimili ay si lupon chairman, letter D. Okay, number 42, kung sakaling hindi makapili yung parties involved, yung disputants, ang mamimili ay si lupon chairman. At uulitin ko sa pamamagitan ng draw lots. Palabunutan, no, sa madaling salita. 43, who shall choose the members of the lupon? Sabi ko kanina, makakasuhan siya kung sakaling hindi siya makakapili ng neglect of duty. The answer is letter D. Lupon chairman. Okay? 44. Who shall act as the adjudicator or third party neutral in arbitration? Okay? Walang isang tao na sinabi, mamimili si disputants o sila disputants kung sino. Okay? So it's letter C. Lupon chairman or the pangkat. Either of the two. Okay? Depende sa pipiliin ng disputants. Letter C. 45. 44 guys, it's letter C. 45. Who may be allowed to undergo mediation and are qualified for pro bono services. Sabi pro bono guys, ng bayad, no? Libre. Abono, ang gobyerno. Okay? May karapatan namin yun. Mga ano kami, kasi mga taxpayers kami. Sabihin nyo guys. So dapat pro bono services niyan kapag government offices yan. Ay, hindi din. No, hindi. No. Pro bono lang yan kapag ang members, ang disputants ay members ng indigenous community. Mga indigent. Ano ba yung mga indigent, sir? Mga members ng tribo. Usog, Bobo, yan, mga members ng mga Badyaw, yan. Sila guys ang entitled sa pro bono service. Okay? Kapag mediation. And this mediation, it refers to court-referred mediation. Okay? Yun yan. Yun ang tinutukoy dyan. It's letter B, indigent litigant. Okay? Letter B, indigent. Yung mga members ng tribo, minority. Number 46, it means any information, it is under guys, Republic Act number 9285, any information relative to the subject of mediation na may kinalaman sa dahilan ng mediation o nung kaso na kung saan pinag-aayos yung dalawang parties involved guys, any information relative thereto expressly intended by the source not to be disclosed, na bawal lumabas, bawal may ibang makaalam, or obtained under circumstances that would create a reasonable expectation on behalf of the source that the information shall not be disclosed. That's the term used under Republic Act number 9285. A. Ang layo, arbitration agreement. B. CFA. C. Confidential information. D. Sensitive information. It's letter C, guys. Confidential information. Okay? And nasabi ko na yung dahilan bakit yan ay dapat confidential. No? Kasi kadalasan sabi, ang arbitration, ginagamit yan kapag mga malalaking kumpanya. Kapag may breach of contract, at kadalasan, kaya hindi na pinapaabot sa korte, kaya nagbabayaran na lang para maiwasan yung skandalo. Okay? And para saan yung nangyaring pagkakaayos nila na hindi na pinaabot ng korte kung ililik mo yung information. Ha? Kaya isa yun sa mga vital guys, no, aspects ng out-of-court settlement. Kailangan the information relative thereto must be kept confidential. Letter C. Next. Which of the following is the Alternative Dispute Resolution Act of 2004? Ulit-ulit ako dyan kanina. So kahit hindi ko na yan masyadong anuhin, guys, it's letter A. Republic Act number 9285. So what is Republic Act number 876? Okay? That's the arbitration law. Yes, prior to the enactment of Republic Act number 9285, meron tayong ginagamit na batas on arbitration. At marami na actually na mga agencies na nagpa-facilitate ng arbitration. Kaya lang, they are being paid out of the pockets ng mga disputants o ng mga litigants, no, na gusto ng service nila. Kaya negosyo yan, arbitration talaga. Okay? So, meron na tayo yung prior to the enactment of Republic Act 9285. Gusto nyo ayusin? Sige, kami yung naatasan, no? Kami ay government agency for that. Kaya ito, no, kung gusto nyo ng services namin, mabayad kayo. Ha? Kaya maganda siyang gawing source ng revenue, lalo na sa mga malalaking corporations, multinational. So, ang batas na meron talaga tayo governing that was Republic Act number 876, no? That's the arbitration law of the Philippines, 876. And 9285 is the ADRA. 9344, it's the JJWC, Juvenile Justice and Welfare, JJWA pala, Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006. While PD 1508 has been repealed, no? It was the Barangay Justice Law. Okay? It was repealed by Republic Act 71. The answer here, guys, obviously is letter A, Republic Act number 9280. Tandaan nyo guys yung date, yung year, no? I mean the year, 2004. Kasi baka mamaya sa board exam, bago-baguhin lang yung taon, guys, no? Kasama sa TOS yan, by the way. Okay? Particularly binanggit doon, Republic Act 9285, the ADRA. Okay? Yan, baka siya itanong sa board exam. Okay? Itong mga giveaway na to, mga questions na madadaling to, baka mamaya sumablay pa tayo. So remember this. Okay? May mga bagay talaga kailangan i-memorize. Yan. Which of the following is an ADR process? Okay. So the term being used under the ADR when pertaining to alternative dispute resolution, iba yung term na ginagamit. Okay? The term being used is early neutral. No, yun ang gamit. So that's the answer in this question, number 48. Which of the following is an ADR process wherein parties and their lawyers are brought together early in a pre-trial phase? O nga pala, class, no? Ang mediation, ginaganap yan dati, sa pagitan ng arraignment at ng pre-trial. In between. Arraignment and pre-trial. Sa arraignment, di ba doon enter ng plea, guilty ba or not? Arraignment, kapag sinabing not guilty, well, tutuloy yung kaso. Pag guilty, aalamin nila yung liability niya at kung naiintindihan niya ba yung ginawa niya, yung pag-amin niya na may parusa yun. Okay? So, sa pagitan nun, dati, arraignment, in between, merong that period is intended to have a mediation. Okay? Kaya lang, ang ginawa ngayon is yung mediation na dati nasa gitna, ginawa siyang part ng pre-trial. Okay? So, during pre-trial, ini-explore ng judge yung possibility to have an early settlement. Okay? Kaya yung referral of the case for PMC, for mediation, nangyayari yun during pre-trial phase. Remember that, guys. Baka itanong sa board. Kailan nangyayari yung referral for mediation pag nasa korte na yung kaso? It's during pre-trial. Okay? Kaya napapaisip ako, ganun ba? Kaya ba pre-trial is mandatory in a way? No? In criminal cases? Kasi andun pwedeng, yan yung chance, no, na pwedeng matuldukan na yung kaso nang hindi umahantong sa korte. Well, to declag the dockets of the court, guys. So, yun naman yung reason eh. Yun naman na pala, guys, ang primary intention kung bakit may judicial dispute resolution at court-referred mediation is to declag court dockets. Okay. Tuloy tayo. Okay. Sabi ko kanina, may term na ginagamit sa 9285. It's letter A. Early neutral evaluation. Okay? To present summaries of their causes and receive a non-binding assessment by an experienced neutral person with expertise in the subject and substance of the dispute. Yes, it's non-binding. The term is early neutral evaluation. Letter A. And ginagawa to class no, bilang preparation para makumbinsi sila kung itutuloy nyo ba to, yung kasong to sa arbitration. Kasi uulitin ko guys, no, ang decision sa arbitration is binding. Kaya nagkakaroon ng early neutral evaluation para malaman nila kung okay lang bang ituloy ito sa arbitration. Actually, it's more of favorable sa part ng complainant. Okay? Dun siya. Ay, sa part ng accused, kung totoo. Kasi makikita niya dito kung ano yung naghihintay sa kanyang responsibility kung sakali mang ipapasubject nila yung kaso sa arbitration. Okay? The difference between early neutral evaluation and arbitration is that in the latter, sa arbitration, binding yun. Tapos na natuldo ka na yung kaso. But in early neutral evaluation, well, it's an evaluation, it's a test para malaman mo. No? Kumbaga para siyang rehearsal. Okay, tutuloy ko ba ito? Hindi. So that's the purpose of early neutral evaluation. Next, number 49. What is the component unit of the Supreme Court for court-related mediation cases and other alternative dispute resolution mechanisms? A. Philippine Mediation Center. B. Alternative Dispute Resolution Center. C. Philippine Judicial Academy. Or D. Katarungang Pambarangay. Okay? Component unit ng Supreme Court. That is PhilipS. It's PhilJA. Yan yung pinaikli na PhilJA. Philippine Judicial Academy. And PMC no, is part of PhilJA. But the best answer in the board exam, guys, it's PhilJA. Philippine Judicial Academy. Okay? Now, next. Which of the following is the law which created the PhilJA? A. 7160, B. 8557, 10577, or 9285. Guys, it's letter B. Republic Act number 8557. Okay. The law which created the PhilJA. 7160, we know this, guys. It's the law on katarungang pambarangay. Yeah? Ito yung nag-repeal sa 1508. Yung 9285, that's ADRA, Alternative Dispute Resolution Act of 2004. While 10577, it's the law which created the, ito yung nagbago dun sa, o nag-amend dun sa law kung sino yung pwedeng mag-administer ng oath. At dinagdag niya yung, what do you call this? Dinagdag niya yung barangay chairman sa pwedeng mag-administer ng oath. Okay, it's that ang layo niya yung 10.77. So it's letter B, 8557. Next. Lapit na to. Which of the following is a barangay justice process wherein the pangkat forgoes the power to decide or recommend but assist the parties? Assist lang. To isolate issues and options to reach a settlement by consensus that jointly satisfies their needs. Kahit ano pang term na gamitin mo dyan, it's all about assistance by the pangkat. A. Mediation. B. Conciliation. C. Arbitration. D. ADR. Pangkat. Assistance. Conciliation, guys. Letter B. Okay, 51. 51, letter B. Conciliation. Number 52. What is the process of exacting satisfaction for both of the parties or through compulsory or coercive means? A. Delivery, replevin, C. Execution, D. Settlement. Ito yung ginagawa, guys, kapag ayaw mo mag-comply, o sige, magpa-file ako, hihingi ko yung tulong ng barangay, papasukin namin yung bahay. What is this? Execution. Execution yung term. Of exactly satisfaction, para masatisfy, no, para makuha yung kailangan mong ibigay because that's your obligation. Okay? So yung pamumuwersa or through compulsory or coercive means, guys, no, it's execution. Okay? Next. 53. What is a process wherein the Lupon chairperson or barangay chairperson assists? Yan naman. Lupon chairperson, assistant. A, mediation. B, conciliation. C, arbitration. Or D, ADR. Guys, it's letter B. It's letter A. No, barangay chairperson eh. Yeah? Assistance lang. Facilitation of the negotiation. So it's letter A, mediation. Okay? Kaya mabilis na lang to, sabi ko kanina, kasi na-discuss na natin. It is a conciliation panel constituted from the Lupon membership. A conciliation panel. No? Remember that term. No? Maganda rin. Ano din yan? It describes, itong hinahanap na sagot dito. It's a conciliation panel. Siguro yun yung English lang naman. Itong sagot dito. Constituted from the Lupon membership na nanggaling daw sa mga members ng Lupon. Yeah? For every dispute brought before the Lupon consisting of tatlong members anong hinahanap dito, class? Tatlong members nitong panel na to, conciliation panels, the other term for this, na nanggaling yung mga members of this panel sa Lupon, tagapamayan. What is this? A, neutral. B, third party. A, barangay council. Or letter D. Wait. Dito na ba? Okay. It's pangkat tagapagkasundo. Dagdag nyo guys. Pangkat tagapagkasundo, it's also known as conciliation panel constituted by with 3 members from the members of the Lupon. Well, it's letter D, pangkat tagapagkasundo. Next. A disputant against whom a complaint has been filed in a barangay justice proceeding. Ito yung guys na kung hindi mo naiintindihan yung English na to, itong tanong na to, mayroon pa ka talagang sagutin to. So daw ay isang disputant. Diba? May dalawang disputants. Yung nagdidemanda at yung dinidemanda. Okay? Against whom a complaint has been filed. Laban sa kanya, i-file yung complaint. Okay? Laban sa kanya. So, sino ba ang kalaban dito, guys? No? Si complainant ba? Malamang hindi si complainant. Ang disputant kung kanino against yung complaint. Siya si respondent. So, the answer in number 55, a disputant against whom, laban sa kanya, i-file ang complaint sa barangay, letter B, respondent guy. Okay? It is the act of rejecting the validity or refusing to accept the terms and conditions of agreement on the ground of vitiation of consent by fraud, violence, or intimidation. Ayokong i-accept yung terms and conditions na yan. Meron akong 10 days para gawin ito. Okay? Kasi napilitan lang talaga ako. A, revocation. B, challenging. C, repudiation. Or D, annulment. Sagot dito, class. You may answer using the Q&A dito, itong part na to ng ating toolbar sa Q&A. Kung may sagot kayo. Well, it's repudiation. Letter C. Tuloy-tuloy na natin to para mabilis tayo. Well, na-discuss ko na siya kanina, class, kung nakikinig kayo. It's repudiation, rejecting the valid. Next, 57. Marilu claims that their marriage is null. Marriage nilang ng asawa niya. She submitted her case for arbitration under the Alternative Dispute Resolution Act. The question is, will the case be in 30? Okay. Kapag ang usapan kasi guys, ay mga tungkol sa estate, yan, yung mga legitime. Ano yung legitime? Yung term na ginagamit kapag property. Yung property para sa isang legitimate na tagapagmana, tawag doon sa property na yun. Property ko legitimate ang tawag doon. Yun ay bahagi ng tinatawag natin estate. Estate ang tawag sa property na maiiwanan yung tagapagmana. Okay? Estate ang tawag. So yung portion na yun, na para sa isang legitimate na tagapagmana, tawag natin ito, legitimate. Portion siya ng estate. Ngayon, kapag may problema or dispute concerning that, yung hatian ng mana, hindi siya pwedeng subject sa arbitration. Under Republic Act 1985, bawal yun. Okay? Ganun din guys, kapag ang usapan ay tungkol sa kasal. Kung gusto niya magkaroon ng legal separation, kasi guys, obligasyon, ito yung sense na. Kasi malamang iniisip niyo bakit sa legal separation siya, kailangan pang i-file yun sa korte. Kung ang purpose lang naman pala ay paghiwalayin yung mag-asawa ng bahay. So yung kasal, ano pa rin, intact pa rin yung kasal, balik pa rin yung marriage nila. Yung legs na yan, legal separation. Well, obligasyon kasi guys ng parties o ng mag-asawa na tumira sa isang bahay. Kung sakaling hindi ka titira sa bahay ninyo, dahil medyo may away kayo, may alitan kayo, pwede mag-constitute kasi ng abandonment guys under the law. Okay? Kaya in order for you to legally separate from bed and board, no? Kailangan mag-file ka for leg sep kung tawagin. Pwede ba siyang gawing subject ng arbitration? Hindi. Okay? Yung nullification of marriage, guys, or the annulment of marriage, ganun din. Hindi siya pwedeng i-subject sa arbitration. Kinakailangan talaga mag-proceed kayo sa regular process. Okay? So, ang sagot dito, simply letter A. No? Hindi letter D ha. No, it's not available to matters of the family code. Hindi naman sa lahat ng matters of the family code. Hindi pwede ang alternative dispute solution. Hindi lang siya available sa legitim, saka dito sa marriage, no? Okay? It's letter A. And, okay, sa number 57, it's letter A. Number 58. The barangay chairman must choose the members of the lupon. Otherwise, he or she may be charged with neglect of duty. Kaya sabi ko kanina. Who among the following are disqualified to be lupon members because of incompetence? Okay. This IRR of Republic Act 7160, meron siyang definition ng word na incompetent. Okay? At yung incompetence na yan ay pertaining sa isang attribute, o sa attributes ng isang potential o candidate para maging member ng lupon. Kapag pag-alaman na meron siyang incompetence, well, disqualified siya para maging member ng lupon. Okay. And aside from being incompetent, marami ding mga disqualifications under the IRR. Okay? Kasama din doon yung kapag hindi ka, if you are not of sound mind and body, disqualified ka din. So, the point is, if the person or the candidate is not of sound mind and body, it doesn't mean na incompetent siya. Okay? Kasi magkahiwalay yung provision on incompetence and yung pagiging sound mind and body niya. No, yung tao may sound mind and body. Okay? Iba yung incompetence. Okay? Ganon din sa usapin na disqualified ang isang candidate para maging lupon member kung sakaling na-convict siya. Okay? Sa isang crime na ang penalty attaches a disqualification to hold. Okay? I-public. Ibang usapan, yung hindi rin siya incompetence. No? So, alin dito sa mga sumusunod, yung mga kategorya, isang incompetent na candidate. A, those who are below the age of 18 years old. Okay? Kasi isa sa mga qualifications ay dapat of legal age. So, that's the term. You must be of legal age. Pag sinabi natin legal age, well, basically, 18 years old yun. Okay? Hindi rin siya incompetence. Those who are active members of the AFP, disqualified din sila, class, no? Pero hindi sila pumapasok dun sa incompetent, okay, na disqualification. If you are an active member of the Armed Forces of the Philippines or the PNP or any government agency, well, you are not qualified to be member of the lupon. Okay? Pero hindi ka incompetent. Wala ka dun sa incompetent na category. Prodigals and lepers. Ano yung prodigals? Disqualified din sila, pero to, guys, nasa incompetent kaya sila. Prodigals ay yung mga gastador. Yan. Lepers ay yung may ketong, lepers, Ayun yung tawag doon. Or, mentally retarded and of unsound body. Yung ba yung papasok? Mentally retarded and of unsound. Ano yung unsound body na yan, sir? Okay. Pag sinabing unsound body, pwedeng ikaw ay, tawag dito, lumpo. Yan. Physically handicapped. Yan. O kaya naman ay meron kang bulag ka, pipe, bingi, guys, no? Unsound ng body mo. Okay? 5, convicted of a crime carrying, sabi ko, ito. Okay? So what's the answer here? Okay? Retarded of some unsound mind body. Okay? The answer here, guys, is letter C. Okay? Prodigals and lepers, pati yung mentally retarded and of unsound body. Kasi sila yung pasok dun sa incompetent na category under ng IRR ng Republic Act number 7160. I mean, disqualified din yung 1, 2, and 5, pero hindi on the ground of incompetence. Okay? Yung mga incompetent guys ay itong mga prodigals, lepers, mentally retarded, and those who are of unsound body. Okay? Yan yung bulag, iti, at B. Okay? Letter C, ang sagot sa number 8. Next. Which of the following is the duty of the lupon chairperson in mediation proceedings? A. Resolve the case of the disputants. B. Determine the solution. C. Come up with a binding decision. Talaga ba mediation proceedings? Binding decision. Letter D. Help the disputants resolve the case. Well, pwede kang ma-confuse dito. Kasi pwede mong isagot yung letter A, no? Resolve the case of the disputants. Kasi yun yung title ng subject, eh. Di ba? Dispute resolution. Well, guys, according to burst your bubbles, hindi siya letter A. Kasi, tandaan nyo guys, mediation to. Kaya, facilitation of negotiation lang ang kayang gawin ng lupon chairperson. So, hindi niya pwede i-resolve yung case. Kung arbitration, siguro pwede. May question ba? May inquiry? Sir, what if, sir, hindi umabot ng 10 to 20 members ang kasi maliit lang ang population ng barangay? Pwede kumuha pag sa mga nasa government agencies. Hindi. Hindi pwedeng kumuha sa government agency. Okay? Kailangan resident barangay lang. Yun ang nakalagay sa batas. That's what the law says. Yun lang ang sinabi ng batas. Kaya yun ang dapat sundin. 10 to 20 members dapat ng mga residente ng barangay. Okay? So, anong trabaho dito pero resident din sila sa resident lang dapat para hindi sila connected sa government agency. Yan. Any government agency. Okay? Anong sagot natin dito sa number 59? It's not the letter A. No, kasi obviously, hindi nila pwedeng gawin to. I-resolve yung kaso ng disputants. Help lang pwede. Okay, so the answer here is letter D. Okay, letter D. Help the disputants resolve. Okay? Number 60 tayo. Okay. A case which necessitates conciliatory proceedings. Conciliation lang yan. Simply conciliation was filed by the complainant in court without passing through the barangay justice system. Yan na. Okay? I-final lang korte kagad yung kaso na nangangailangan ng conciliation. Such case was dismissed by the court. Ano ang ground for the dismissal of the said case? A. Sabi ko kanina, hindi pwedeng lack of jurisdiction. Una sa lahat, wala siyang CFA. No? I-final niya yung kaso ng walang CFA. A. B. Due process violation. C. Lack of right of action. Or D. Prematurity. There might be a conflict or inconsistency in case yung letter C, lack of cause of action. Okay? Kaya lang right of action nakalagay. On the ground here, guys, no? Kapag hindi dumaan ng conciliation, prematurity ang. Okay? Prematurity and or lack of cause of action. Okay? In case of absence of prematurity, piliin nyo guys yung lack of cause of action. Yan yung pwedeng isagot. Kaya lang, may kaso, spouses Lubao versus spouses Santos, kung saan hindi dumaan ng barangay yung kaso. Pero hindi in-entertain yung kaso, guys, nang hindi na-dismiss. Ayan, bakit hindi na-dismiss yung kaso yun? Spouses Lubao versus spouses Santos. Ang reason ay hindi kasi nailagay sa motion to dismiss. Okay? Bukod sa hindi sila nag-motion to dismiss on the ground of prematurity, okay? Another reason is hindi sila in-include as defense nung akusado. Yan. Hindi sila in-include as part of his defense in the affidavit. Walang affidavit, may affidavit pero hindi nakalagay doon ng defense yung absence of conciliation at hindi rin sila nag-file ng motion to dismiss. Okay? That's in the case of spouses Lugbao versus spouses Santos. And that was the case. Okay? Na ginagamit ni Go versus Gabelo et al. Doon sa kaso niya. Okay? Nag-file siya in-question niya yung ginawa ng korte na i-dismiss yung kaso. I-dismiss kasi ng CA yung kaso kasi hindi dumaan ng barangay. Sabi niya, bakit sa kaso ng spouses Lugbao versus spouses Santos, tumuloy yung kaso hindi na-dismiss. Yeah? Kahit hindi nagkaroon ng conciliation. Sagot ng korte, guys, no? Kasi doon sa kaso ng spouses Lugbao at spouses Santos, hindi sila nag-file ng motion to dismiss. Okay? Tatandaan nyo, class, ang nature ng korte, it is ministerial. Kung wala kang ipa-file na motion, hindi niya itatouch yung part na yan. So, yung issue on prematurity, it is a must na kailangan na part siya ng motion to dismiss o kahit ng affidavit mo of your defense. Kaya hindi siya na-dismiss. No? Kasi hindi siya. The reason is simply, hindi kasi nila pinadismiss yung kaso. Okay? So, that's prematurity. Number 61. The conciliation proceedings were incomplete. The complainant in the case instituted the action in court. Ito pa, the Velosilio case, guys. No? The Velosilio doctrine. Anong meron dito? Ginamit din siya ni Ngo sa Ngo versus Cabello et al. Bakit dun sa kaso ni Velosilio? Ang ginawa lang ng korte doon, pinabalik lang yung kaso sa barangay. Di ba? Kasi hindi naman sila nagkaroon ng CFA eh. Tinuloy nila yung kaso kagad sa korte. Nasabi ng Supreme Court. Okay? Kasi sa kaso ni Velosilio, nagkaroon muna sila ng meeting, nagkaroon ng conciliation proceedings sa barangay, hindi lang natapos. Incomplete. No, conciliation proceedings were incomplete. Kaya malamang ang ginawa ng korte, pinatapos lang sa kanila. Kayo, sa kaso nyo, Mo versus Cabello et al., hindi talaga kayo nagkaroon kahit isang meeting. No, wala kayong conciliation na ginawa sa barangay. Kaya it does not apply. It does not squarely apply to your case. Hindi mo pwedeng gamitin itong doctrine na to. Okay? Number 61. So, what is the appropriate action of the court to the said action following the doctrine adopted in the case of Velosilio? Okay? Basically, guys, it's letter A. Have the litigants complete the conciliation. Ibabalik yung kaso sa barangay para kumpletuhin lang. Hindi madidismiss yung kaso, guys, no? Following the case o the doctrine in the Velosilio case, na ang ginawa ng korte, tinatapos lang. Gusto nyo muna yan. Kaya kung ano magiging outcome nyo, hindi kayo magkakasundo, kuha kayo ng CFA at i-file nyo sa amin yung kaso. So, yun yung kapag incomplete na naging conciliation. Tuloy natin. 62. Which of the following theories defines crisis? Okay, nasa part na tayo ng crisis and crisis or incident management. Sabi ko kanina magkaiba yung dalawang yan. Pag sinabi natin crisis kasi, guys, it is more of a problem. Kaya lang kapag sinabing crisis, like problem, there is no readily available solution to it. Okay? Wala kang readily available solution. Wala kang immediate solution for that. Sige. Kunyari, nawalan kayo ng kuryente. Nawalan kayo ng gas. Yan. Naubos yung gasol. Okay? Yung laman. So, ngayon, Yung dating nangyari sa'yo doon na naubusan ka ng gas, no, ginawa mo lang, wala kang pera, nangutang ka. So, pwede mo siyang ulitin. Kaya ngayon may problema ka, yes, problema yun, nagluluto ka, naubusan ka ng gas, pwede kang mangutang ulit, pwede mong gawin yun. Okay? So, that is not a crisis because you have a readily available solution to that. Eh, hindi siya crisis. Okay? Magiging crisis lang yan kung wala kang readily available solution. Okay? So, halimbawa, ito nangyari naman sa'yo. Nawalan ka ng gas, nawalan ng kuryente, nawalan ng wifi, guys, no? Tapos, meron kang 5 parcels na out for delivery. Tapos, wala pa kayong sweldo. Yan. Hindi mo alam anong gagawin. Okay? That would put you guys, no, in crisis. Why? For the simple reason that you don't have available solution, readily available solution to address the problem, the cause of the crisis. Okay? So that is crisis. And what's the effect of crisis? It causes what? An imbalance. Yan. That's the term. Yung pakiramdam na irritable ka, hindi komportable, no? Tawag natin yan ay homeostatic imbalance. No, yun yung term na yan. There is homeostasis kung nasa comfort zone ka. Okay? Kung wala kang problema, everything's fine, regular, guys, no? You are in your homeostasis. Tawagin. Okay? Pero kapag may crisis ka, it results in homeostatic imbalance. Yung pala yung meaning ng homeostasis, no? Okay? If there is balance, if the equilibrium is fine, no? You are in the comfort zone, you don't have problem, right? So, or if you have problem, but you have a readily available solution to address it, well, you are in your homeostasis. And crisis creates homeostatic imbalance. Okay? Yan ang meaning ng crisis, guys. No? Well, that's crisis. Anong example ng crisis? Pwedeng ikaw ay isang gitarista o ikaw ay isang pintor, no? Manunulat. Yan. At yun ang merchandise mo, no? Okay? At yun ang negosyo mo. Yan. Yun ang pinagkukuhanan ng source of income. Yun yung pagpipinta mo at pagtutong mo. Kaya lang, na-aksidente ka, naputulan ka ng braso. Okay? So, what will happen? That would put you in crisis, guys. Okay? That would create homeostatic imbalance. Because paano na ako ngayon? Anong gagawin ko ngayon? Okay? Yun, guys, ang crisis, guys. How about critical incident? Iba naman yun. Critical incident is any incident, any occurrence, any event, any situation that pwedeng ilagay sa alanganin ang pangalan, guys, ng kapulisan o ang government. Okay? That's critical incident. Kaya naman kung napapansin nyo sa crisis management, ang common example talaga ng scenario, hostage taking. Diba? Kasi covered ng media yun eh. At kapag pumalpak ang kapulisan, no, o ang government pumalpak sa part yan, sa negotiation, mamatay yung hostage, makapatay ng mga sibilyan, no, eh, ikapapahamak yun, guys, no, ng government, ng pangalan ng government. Okay? And that would result in what? Pagkawala ng confidence and trust ng mga tao sa kapulisan. Yun ang critical incident. Okay? It is any situation, any event that may put, okay, the name ng ating government at stake. No? Yan ang critical incident. Okay. So ngayon, sagutin natin. Number 62. Which of the following theories defines crisis? Well, there are several theories, guys. Defining crisis, studying crisis, its causes. Okay? So, which of the following is the theory which defines crisis as an imbalance between perceived difficulty and importance of the threatening situation itself and available resources to deal with it? Okay? An imbalance. No, wala akong available resources to deal with it. Wala akong makukuha ng pera. 5 parcels pa naman out for delivery talaga ngayon. 14 pa lang, July 14, halimbawa. Wala pang sweldo, bukas pa. Ina-expect ko bukas pa yun eh. Well, that would put you in crisis, guys. No, hindi mo ngayon siya masusolusyonan. Ano ang theory na nag-explain dyan? Okay? It's letter A. Crisis intervention theory. Okay? It defined crisis as imbalance between perceived difficulty and importance of the threatening situation itself and the available resources to deal with it. Okay. Number 63. What is provoked when a person faces a problem for which he appears not to have an immediate solution, and that is for a time unsurmountable through the utilization of usual methods of problem solving? What is this, guys? No? He appears not to have an immediate solution. Sagot na natin ito kanina. It's letter A, crisis. Crisis. 64. A purport define crisis as an upset in a steady state where an individual finds himself in a hazardous situation. Which of the following is not one of the interrelated factors that usually produce a state of crisis? In the definition of a purport, guys, A, a hazardous event. B, a threat to life goals. C, the inability to respond with adequate coping mechanisms. Or D, an imbalance in both cognitive and physical state. Una sa lahat, walang minention si Rapoport about the cognition of a person suffering from crisis. So, ibang approach yung may kinalaman sa cognition. Cognition is all about decision making. Okay? Yan. The mental aspect of an individual that would put someone into an emotional crisis, guys. No? Eh, walang mention na ganun si Rapoport. So the answer here is letter B. No? Hindi niya tinouch yung cognitive aspects. Doon lang siya nakafocus sa hazardous event, yung cause ng stress, yung cause ng crisis, okay? Yung effect niya dun sa taong suffering from it, guys, no? And yung inability ng taong yun na maglabas kagad ng solution niya to address the problem. Okay? Doon lang siya nakafocus. The problem itself, how the person perceives kung anong klaseng problem yun, diba? Its level para doon sa tao yun. And the unavailability of the solution to address it. Doon lang siya nag-focus. Pero yung cognitive aspect, wala siyang sinabi about it. The answer here is letter D. An imbalance in both cognitive and physical. Number 65. What is the informed and planful application of techniques derived from the established principles of crisis theories by persons qualified with train? Okay. The persons qualified to understand the principles. The term being used to refer to them is alienist. Yun yung term, ha? Tandaan nyo, guys. Yung psychologist or counselor na expert when it comes to that matter, tawag sa kanya, alienist. Yan. As much as possible, in dealing with the hostage taker, sana alienist yung humahandle dapat. Okay? Kaya lang may mga instances kasi na wala nang time para maghanap pa ng alienist. Diba? Kaya police na yung humahandle ng kaso. And we have these fundamental principles na ginagamit ng kapulisan when dealing with a hostage taker. Diba? Alam natin yung mga cardinal rules na yan. Diba? Number one, a very important rule when dealing with a hostage taker, guys, never agitate. Okay? Huwag mo siyang, alam mo yung ini-stress mo siya, huwag mo i-stressin. Never agitate. No, remember that term. Never agitate. Ano pa? Do not say no. Kailangan magaling kang magputo pagdating sa hostage-taking situation. Never say no. Ano pa? What's the cardinal rule? Commanders do not negotiate. Negotiators do not command. Okay? So, and the very important part, guys, ng negotiation, tatandaan, ito yung default na kailangan ginagawa ng isang hostage-taking negotiator, guys. No? Ang ginagawa niya dapat ay prolong the passage of time. And prolong the passage of time. Okay? Kasi likas sa mga hostage takers ang pagkakaroon ng stress. Anxious sila, they are upset, kaya nila nagagawa yun. Okay? At sa pamamagitan ng hayaan silang, kusa silang mag-wear down, prolong the passage of time. Okay? Saka nila na-realize na, kaya saka sila nagiging rational mag-isip. Kaya, you have to prolong the passage of time. Okay. What's the answer in number 65? Informed and planful application of techniques. We call it letter B. Yes, crisis intervention term. Okay? Crisis intervention. So next, number 66. It is a patient-oriented model. Okay. Tatlo lang to, class. Recompensation, stress-oriented, at saka system. No, system. Tatlo lang yan. Pero yung pinagkaiba nilang tatlo. Ang recompensation model is a crisis intervention approach. Okay? Recompensation, nakafocus siya sa sintomas ng stress. Okay? Kung baga parang gisunog, tapos ang focus mo is yung apoy. Yan. Okay? Yun ang recompensation model. Again, the symptoms of stress. Yun siya nakafocus. Yun sa mga nagmamanifest. Yung mga observable. Yan. Hindi ako mapakali. Lagi po akong binabangungot. Doon siya nakafocus to address that. Hindi po ako mapakali. Kailangan mo ng distraction. No. Distraction para iwas self-destruction. Okay? Mag-Facebook ka. Yan. O kaya naman i-enjoy mo yung yung paligid mo. Kausapin mo yung mga tao sa paligid mo. You have to mingle with other people. Meet other people. Yeah? Bigyan mo sila ng chance para makapasok sa buhay because you need distraction. Doon siya nakafocus sa manifestations ng stress. Mga sintomas ng stress. That's recompensation model. Sa apoy. Okay? Ang stress-oriented model naman, nakafocus siya dun sa stressor. Okay? Kung ano ba ang pinanggagalingan ng mga sintomas na yun. Yan. Stress-oriented yun, guys. Kumbaga sa recompensation, pinatay mo yung sunog, pero andun pa rin yung mga flammable liquid and combustible solids sa kusina. Di ba? May hazard pa rin doon sa recompensation. Sa stress-oriented, kasama sa tinatanggal, guys, ay yung cause ng stress. Yung hazard na yun. Ang approach na to ay nakafocus sa ugat, yung stress-oriented. Ang recompensation, ang gagawin mo dyan, masakit ulo mo, mag-biodesic ka. Okay? Sa stress-oriented, masakit ulo mo, tingnan natin, CT scan natin yan. O, nakita, may problema, no? Meron kang tumor. O, operahan natin yan. Okay? Kumbaga sa recompensation, pain reliever lang bibigay sa'yo. Samantala sa stress-oriented, guys, no? Ay yung root cause, yun ang tinatarget. O, sir, ano naman yung system? Okay. Ang focus ng system model naman, yung environment. Okay. Kung kasama sa nakikitang dahilan kung bakit ka nagkakaroon ng crisis, yung environment na kinabibilangan mo, pagkatapos ng session na to, magiging okay ka. Pero pag pauwi mo sa bahay, ano mangyayari? Babalik na naman yung stress. Bakit? Kasi sa bahay, binubugbog ka. Sa bahay, hindi ka iniintindi. Mali yung approach nila sa'yo. No? Lagi kang sinisisi. At yun yung nakakasama sa'yo. Yun yung dahilan kung bakit. So, kasama sa crisis intervention, may involvement, guys, ng family members. Dinadamay friends, neighbors, yung system-oriented. Okay? Ito natin to. 66. It is a patient-oriented model that is focused on the patient exclusively and has the main goal of getting the symptoms of the crisis under control and return the patient to pre-crisis level. Ano ibig sabihin niya? Napaka-technical ng term. Return the patient to pre-crisis level. So, ma-normalize to, ma-balance ulit, magkaroon ulit ng homeostasis. To create balance. Restore the disturbed equilibrium. Okay? Maayos lang. Patanggal yung imbalance. To pre-crisis level. Yung maging okay siya. Yun. Pero ang target dito ay yung sintomas lang ng crisis. No. Yung observable. Yung nagmamanifest talaga. Yung nakikita. Is it A? Recompensation. B? Stress-oriented. C? System model. Or D? Contingent model. So the answer here, obviously, is letter A. Recompensation model. Kasi nakafocus siya sa symptoms of the crisis. Okay? 67. Which of the following is a crisis intervention model that takes into account the event and emphasizes the development of problem-solving strategies? Takes into account the event, the cause of the stress. Okay? Problem-solving strategies and coping skills concerned with the future adjustment of the individual to other stressful situations. Kaya, kung napapansin nyo guys, kung na-encounter nyo yung definition ng crisis na, meron siyang magandang epekto. Bakit siya may magandang epekto? Talaga positive yun, yung crisis. May maganda siyang effect? No. Kasi, it gives you the opportunity of including sa sistema mo yung mga possible solution in case ma-encounter mo na naman yung same situation which put you into crisis. No, it gives you the opportunity para maglagay ng mga solution. Next time, na pag nasiraan ako ng motor, alam ko na gagawin ko. Papadyakan mo na lang to. Okay? So, yun ang purpose ng crisis. Kaya may positive effect talaga siya. Okay. A, recompensation. B, stress-oriented. C, system model. So, naka-focus sa event. So, it is letter B, stress-oriented model. Okay, sagutin natin, 68. What crisis intervention model primarily considers the social field in which the person deals with crisis? The field, setting, guys. Recompensation, environment, stress-oriented, system model, contingent model. It's letter C, obviously, on system model. Okay, may mga situations. Gamitin natin to. The alienist seeks to identify the kind of environment to which the person is exposed. He believes that these social factors and influences must be addressed to determine the appropriate solution to restore the original state of the patient. Okay, anong ginawa daw? The alienist seeks to identify the kind of environment. A, recompensation. B, stress-oriented. C, system model. D, contingent. Okay? Letter C, system. The environment, guys. Environment. Next, 70. The symptoms of the stress, naka-highlight, were identified. The symptoms, A, recompensation, stress-oriented model, system model, or contingent, it's letter A, recompensation. The symptoms of stress. So, ang ginagawa, ang sinuggest ng alienist, you need a healthy distraction like mingling with friends and entertaining suitors were some suggestions of the alien. Okay. At number 71, the expert interviewed the patient to determine the main cause of the crisis. The actual cause was determined. The actual cause, the event has A, recompensation, B, stress-oriented, C, system model, D, contingent, it's letter B, stress-oriented. Okay, na-discuss ko na kanina bakit yan yung sagot. 72. Which of the following is the term commonly used when pertaining to a person who is an expert in crisis intervention? Kahit walang choices, guys, alam natin yung sagot. It's alienist. Letter C. Okay? Expert in crisis intervention. 73. Hostage taking usually happens when the hostage taker is confronted with a stressful situation. It makes sense kung bakit na pala yung ginagamit lagi sa crisis management. Laging hostage taking situation. Which of the following refers to the principle where the lives, even of the hostage taker, shall take precedence in the priorities meeting? And dapat daw ang pinakil of the priorities. Tok-tok, yung pinakamahalaga. Lives, save lives. A, salvare vitas. B, impasse. C, never agitate. D, secure the perimeter. Okay? So this one is impasse, guys. It's an impression na wala ka ng takas. No? Kung anong gagawin mo, mamamatay ka malamang kapag ginawa mo yan. Kapag tinuloy mo yan, kasama ka sa mawawala. So itong impasse na to, ginagawa to guys, kapag ang situation ay non-negotiable. So the answer in number 73, is letter A, salvari vitas. Because salvari vitas, if translated in English, that simply means deadline. Next, there are certain principles observed in dealing with hostage takers. Which of the following is performed when the demand of the hostage taker is non-negotiable? Yan na. Okay? Non-negotiable yan kapag ang mga demands ay firearm, ammunition, or another hostage. Yan. Okay? O kaya naman he chose martyrdom. Anong gagawin sa martyrdom? Patayin yung hostage and he will commit suicide thereafter. So, anong ginagawa kapag kung sakaling non-negotiable? Yan sinasabi ko kanina. Okay? Create an impression na walang takas dapat. Wala nang takas yung hostage taker. That is letter B. Create an impasse. Point of no escape na pala guys ang ibig sabihin ng impasse. Next, 75. Which of the following is considered the last resort in hostage-taking negotiation? And guys, mind you, okay, bakit last resort? Kasi ang priority is save lives. Even the life of the hostage taker matters here. Okay? Ito ang last resort. And that is assault guys. Letter. Okay, assault. Sabi, kung sakali mang napagpasyahan ng team na i-assault yung hostage taker, kailangan gawin yun sa loob ng 7 seconds. Okay? 7 seconds lang. Pagpasyahan, okay, i-assault yung hostage taker, 7 seconds kailangan ma-assault na siya. Okay? And nga pala, hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon, guys, applicable yung prolonged the passage of time. Okay? Hindi siya applicable when the hostage taker is mentally deranged. Okay? Mentally deranged. Kasi anytime, pwede nung patayin kagad yung. Okay? But the answer here, the last resort, is assault, letter B. 76. Which of the following is any incident where the effectiveness of the police response is likely to have a significant impact? Guys, no. Dito, malalagay sa alanganin ang pangalan ng kapulisan, yung kanilang effectiveness. No? Okay, ito yung magde-determine. It is called critical incident. Letters. Okay, letters. Critical incident. Hostage-taking situations, an example. 77. It is intended to provide a response which satisfies the needs of the victim, their family, and the community. Guys, yan yun. Ito yung justice model kung saan hinango o dito nanggaling yung konsepto ng mga out-of-court settlements na to. Okay? So, what is this? Sorry. Response to satisfy the needs of the victim, their family, and the community. Okay? If the person, guys, is in crisis, what's this? It is critical incident management. Okay? Their family, the victim, and the community. 78. It must be ensured in this space that staff are trained effectively. Resources are available. It's all about preparation, guys. And the overall quality of the police response reflects a competent and accountable standard of incident management. A. Managing critical incidents. B. Preparing for critical incidents. C. Restoring public confidence. Or D. Crisis response. A, B, or C lang ito class. It's letter B. No? Preparation talaga. Kapag training, equipping knowledge, guys, resources, preparing. 79. This phase considers how to identify critical incidents early on and includes processes to ensure incidents are notified to the most appropriate person. Early on, it includes processes to ensure incidents. A. Managing. A. B. Preparing. C. Restoring. D. Crisis response. Okay? To ensure incidents are notified to the most appropriate person, it's letter A. Managing critical incidents. 80. Okay, 79. Letter A. 80. What phase takes into account incidents that have had a significant impact on public confidence but were not identified when the incident was live? And how confidence may be rebuilt? So, tapos na no, yung insidente. A. managing critical incidents, preparing for critical incidents, restoring public confidence or crisis response. It's letter C, restoring public confidence. Rebuilding public confidence, guys, it's letter C. 81. What is done to establishing a command post in which responders may carefully and safety plan the approach to an ongoing critical incident? Diyan kasama-sama yung mga members ng PNP, members ng Fire Bureau, at yung mga nasa ambulance team, no, nagsasama-sama sila. Para madali yung communication na. But the point here is establishing a single post for their effective communication. We call it, guys, co-location. Okay? Co-locate ang tawag dyan. So it's letter B, co-locate. 82. Principles of joint working include communication. Okay? Actually, this model is called JESIP, Joint Emergency Service Interagency Principle. Interoperational principle. That's JESIP. Which of the following must be done to carry out the objective of communication? Para makapag-usap sila ng maayos, guys, no? You have to avoid the use of jargons. Ano ba yung jargons? Yan yung mga terms ng mga agencies. Okay? Halimbawa, pag sinabing na-zero na namin yung subject, ibig sabihin, identified. Pero yung zero na term, alam ba yun sa ibang department? So, you have to avoid the use of those jargons or parlance, guys. Pag sinabi mong slug, what's that? It's bullet. Sa term naman yan ng PNP. You have to avoid the use of those terms for an effective communication. So the answer here is letter A. Avoid technical terms or jargons. Okay? Letter A. 83. Which of the following is a principle of joint working that encourages each responder to have their own appreciation? Kumbaga, pinagbobotohan nila kung anong kailangan gawin sa dulo. Pagaya ng may hostage taker, sabi ng mga alienist, walang hopes to, ipapatayin yan malamang yung hostage. At dahil ang hinihingi niya ay itong taong to, yung kanyang stepfather, huwag yung ibibigay kasi base sa assessment namin, siya ay may psychopathic personality. Ang psychopathic personality, malamang, kadalasan, ito ay nakukuha kapag hindi maganda ang kanyang environment nung bata pa siya. So, itong stepfather niya, no, base din sa information na nag-gather namin, abusive. Inubugbog siya dati. Malamang, kaya niya hinihingi ang stepfather niya na yan para patayin niya. Okay? And he is taking this chance, no, para patayin to. Kaya wag yung ibibigay. And another thing is plan for the assault of the hostage taker. Guys, no, pinagpupulungan nila. No, yung mga opinions na to, yung pinagsasabi ng mga alienists dito sa part na to. Okay? We call this jointly understanding. Okay? Having their opinions, having those involved parties, people, to have their opinions, give their opinions, jointly understand which is better. While yung decision na gagawin nila, yun nasa number 84. Okay, so since nagbigay na sila ng mga suggestions nila, papunta na sila sa number 84. A principle of joint working which deals with the final decision and assessment of all authorities concerned regarding the critical incident and the action to be taken. Kagaya nung nangyari dun sa grandstand, guys, kung saan hinostage yung mga nationals ng Hong Kong ba to? Hong Kong nationals. Well, ang dami nang pinagpapatay sa loob ng bus. Diba? Kaya nagplano na sila, mayroon silang final decision na, okay, kailangan ng patayin, nasa loob. Kasi kesa dumami pa yung casualty. Diba, epic fail pa nga doon, binasag yung bintana ng bus, di nabasag. And then, nilagay sa pinto, tinali yung rope, tapos hinila, napinta yung tali. Epic fail. Yan, so, hindi siya letter A, yan yung sagot kanina. No? Binibigay yung mga opinion. It's not letter A. It's letter B. Shared situational awareness. Letter B. So 84 is letter B. Bravo. 85. This model has been made distinct from other decision models. Okay. This is the most basic approach, guys. Whenever may critical incident. Okay. It is the national decision model, letter C. It centers on the code of ethics. Okay? National decision model. Ang keyword dito, yung code of ethics. Guys. It centers on okay? National decision model. At ginagamit lang yung JESIP. Anong ulit yung JESIP, sir? Joint Emergency Service Interoperational Principles. Ginagamit lang yan in major incidents. Major incident. Okay? 86. Which of the following is a decision-making model that's adopted when dealing with a major incident and centers on working together? Iba-ibang agencies yan. Kaya nga interoperational. Iba-ibang operational agencies. Okay? Saving lives, reducing harm. Well, it's JESIP or letter B. 7. The sixth element of national decision model is action and review. Which of the following is not included in action part? Action, guys. Okay? Well, it is recover. Kasi ginagawa lang yung recover after the action, after the incident. Okay? Recover is not part of the action and the action. Part yung recover ng review. Okay? But respond, monitor, and record, those are parts of action. Okay. Which of the following is part of the element national decision model that is not conducted unless the critical incident has already ended? Hindi ginagawa, kung hindi pa tapos malamang yung critical incident, ginagawa lang ito pagkatapos, it's review. Okay? Review. Only after the incident, review. 88, letter B. 89. Lapit na to, guys. 12 na lang. It is the 12 items. No? Hindi tayo hanggang 12 na natin. 12 items na tapos na to. It's the multi-agency efforts and available capabilities which may be independent in order to achieve defined objectives. A, coordinate, collocate, communicate, jointly understand risk. Okay, it's coordinate, guys. No? Multi-agency efforts. Letter A. Okay, so number 90. Which of the following refers to the measure of professionalism, competence, and integrity? Sabi ko kanina, critical incident, ito ay pwedeng maging question ng effectiveness, okay, ng law enforcement agency ng isang bansa. Okay, so the answer here is effectiveness, guys, letter A. It's all about professionalism, competence, and integrity. Effectiveness. Okay, number 91. Which of the following refers to the attempt to remove uncertainty from the future? Prediction, guys. No, naalala kanina. It's prediction. Wala pala, no? Predict. Letter D. Okay, 91. Remove uncertainty. Avoid uncertainty from the future. Predict. Ang cause ng baha na yan is yung yung pagtatapon nila dito ng basura. It's all about prediction. Information, guys, prediction. 92. What is the deliberate action that aims to avoid future harm by addressing its causes? Okay. So, alam na namin na ang problema talaga ay yung pagkakalat ng mga tao. So, ngayon, kailangan mag-implement tayo ng policy na bawal magkalat. Mag-impose tayo ng stringent penalty para mapigilan sila, ma-deter tong mga to. Okay? Avoiding future harm by addressing its causes, it's prevention. Letter prevent. Okay? Number 93. Number 92 is letter B. Bravo. 93. Which of the following is the core component of effective response and covers 6 essential activities such as planning, organizing, training, guys, equipping, preparation to. Okay? Preparing. Letter C. Okay? D, predict. 94. Prepare. 93, letter C. 94. What is the actual implementation of contingency plans when a crisis occurs despite the proactive measures? Okay? Hindi naging matagumpay yung proactive phase. Ano yung actual implementation? Yan, guys. It's letter A, perform. Perform is part of the reactive phase. Okay? Address. Nangyayari na yung insidente, perform. Letter A. Number 94, it's A. In case of failure ng actual implementation ng proactive measures. What is the component which begins when the crisis has been addressed? Medyo tricky ditong part is yung begin. So, para siyang perform. Pero hindi, guys. Nagsisimula daw to kapag tapos na yung crisis, na-address na siya, natapos na. And the situation is deemed clear. So, what will happen after this? Malamang post-action. Action after in the incident. It's letter A. 95A. 96. There are two phases in crisis management. Which of the following is not part of proactive phase? Initial action, preparation, prevention, prediction. Initial action, guys. Initial action is similar to perform. Okay? It is part of the reactive initial action. 97. 96, letter A. 97. What is the responsible agency or office in activating the CIMTG? Okay. So guys, fixed to, no, walang further explanation for this. Ano ang responsible agency or office in activating CIMTG or disaster incident management? Okay. Alin dito? Well, the answer, guys, is letter C, the Office of the Civil Defense. Okay? Responsible agency. Oo nga pala. Hindi na nga pala man-made disaster ang tawag sa doon. It's human-induced disaster na. Okay? Yung mga public demonstration, rally, terrorism, hostage-taking situations. Guys, no, human-induced disaster na ang tawag. Okay? 8. Which of the following pertains to the systematic process of using administrative directives, organizations, operational skills, and capacities to implement strategies, policies, and improve the coping capacities in order to lessen the adverse impacts of hazards and the possibility of disaster? A. Crisis management, incident management system, disaster risk reduction management, or emergency response, guys? It's letter C. Disaster risk reduction and management. Ang keyword dyan, to lessen the adverse impacts of hazard. Lessen. Risk reduction. Okay, so lessen, reduction. Number 98. Okay, so 98, letter C. 99. Almost everyone in the police station is aware that funds from the local government were already received by the COP. However, si Hepe, sabi niya wala pa daw siyang tatanggap. The atmosphere of distrust is an example of critical incident. Yes. In which type of critical incident does it belong? A. Antisocial behavior. Ito ay nangyayari sa loob guys ng kapulisan. Okay? So it is an example of internal incident, guys. Yung climate, the ambience of distrust. Okay? So it's also an incident, critical incident din to. It's letter B. Okay? Kasi pwede ikapahamak ng police station, ng police agency yun. At malalaman ng mga tao, ganito pala sa agency yun, no? Corrupt pala. And it matters, guys. The image of the police, it matters. Naalala yung Pillian principle that the existence of police is dependent upon public approval. Di ba? So, alam naman natin na almost lahat ng bansa, almost, no, hindi sinasabing lahat, sumusunod sa Pillian principles. Okay? So, it matters. The image of the law enforcement agency. And last number. So, number 99 is letter D. Last number, 100. Hate crime is an example of critical incident. Which of the following is the other term for hate crime, guys. It is also known as bias crime. Okay? So ito yung mga crime directed to a certain race or ethnicity. Or it is a violent crime, kadalasan, na ginagawa dahil sa characteristics of the victim. Okay? So number 100 is letter A. And that would be the final, guys, no, final slide and the end of our discussion. Okay, I hope na may mga natutunan kayo today, guys, or tonight. And sa mga taga San Fernando, Pampanga, andyan ako sa July 20 hanggang 21 pala hanggang 23. Okay? So, final coaching natin, criminology. And once again, maraming salamat, everyone. Thanks for your attention and salamat din sa pag-attend session natin. Sa mga nasa YouTube, guys, no, sana may natutunan kayo sa session natin today. And magsasabi mo lang itong Q&A. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you din, anonymous attendee. Thank you, Ralph, Parker, and sa mga nandiyan sa YouTube community. Thank you, guys. And maraming salamat. Magkikita pa tayo, no? After San Fernando, andun naman ako sa Lucena, sa August 3. Parang nagpa-plug lang ako ng mga mall shows, no? August 3, 4, and 5, andyan naman ako sa Lucena. And August 7, 8, 9, andyan naman ako sa may PUC, sa may Novaliches. Right. So maraming salamat, guys, and have a good night. Thank you, Sir Mon and Sir Winston. Maraming salamat po palagi. Ingat kayo lahat, guys, and God bless us all.